now.
Sweet.
Got it.
And with all these good morning shout outs,
Yeah. Good morning to
Good morning, Patrick.
my fine folks.
well, you didn't say good morning
I
to you
know.
either.
I'm
Me
joking.
and you were in this together. Come on.
Yeah.
I was waiting.
What a jerk.
I know.
Starting their show off on a good footing there.
Yeah,
huh?
I know. I'm
We'll
sorry.
see how this goes.
I'm sorry. I am a coward today.
Uh-oh.
Don't get him.
Yell at me.
What happened?
I got baby PTSD.
Yeah.
Or no, PBSD.
Yeah.
Just post
Post-baby-
baby stress disorder.
Yeah, I'm losing my mind order.
Yeah, I'm just losing my mind today. It's no big deal. Nothing too crazy happening. Just, late nights with the baby or getting up late and that type of thing. Getting up very early or whatever you consider late or early, you know, in your world.
You hit both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Morning, John Baldwin. Morning, everybody. You guys,
fine people out there.
yeah. And it didn't help that I stayed up a little too late last night. Not crazy, like 10 o'clock, which is, that's a bit,
It's a little late.
It's late, yeah. Stupid me. I had to throw on the first episode of Breaking Bad.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
then third season.
Yeah, third
and-
season came, and
Yeah.
no, I
Might
thought
as well finish the show. And
after 7 o'clock, it is a snap of the fingers and time is gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After you put the baby down, you're like building up. I'm going to do something after I put the baby down. You can't do nothing.
Well, I'm afraid a lot of the stuff I want to do, like I'm afraid to do it after the baby goes down because Lord Almighty, I do not want to wake that baby up after she goes to bed.
Yeah.
And not just her I'd have to deal with, but Mama too.
Yeah.
Don't you thought maybe it's this industry because we get up a little earlier than a lot of folks that try to go to bed earlier. But I feel like last night we looked at the clock, it was 7:30. I'm like, oh, it's so late.
Yeah.
And then we're like, wait a second, it's not late.
Yeah. You have a little time.
Little time.
Time to do something. Yeah.
I'm literally in bed at 7:30.
Yeah.
I try to be
it's-
anyway.
It's very nice when that happens.
Yeah.
But then, if I do that, I feel terrible about it's all day with the baby.
Yeah.
Get him in bed at 7. No real me time or whatever for a second. So if you're going to bed at 7:30, you're just accepting your life as nothing but caring for there's no other. It's been
There's
getting
no
hard,
you time.
man. It's been getting
Yeah.
hard. I got to be honest. I accepted. I handled this well, and it's catching up to me now. At this point, where I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
Rewards are there, my friend.
The
You
reality
just-
sets in.
Sure.
It'll all smooth out. And
Yeah.
you'll never,
It always does.
Yeah, it always does, and you'll this will all smooth out, and you'll never remember a time before.
Oh,
having a baby.
Yay.
All those fun times of your 20s gone.
Yeah. Could have waited till I was 30 at least.
Yeah.
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 Well, it's kind of a mixed bag. It's like my wife and I, obviously, we waited a long time to have a baby. So that was, we had a lot of adventures. But now that all those years are like gone, and now it's kind of like, wow, you remember when we used to go do stuff all the time, and you don't do that now. Yeah,
We've talked about that. Why? Patrick and Caitlin, they're always bringing their baby out and doing amazing things. I'm like, I don't know. I know you guys. Do you? Do you always really bring her out and do
we
crazy
try.
stuff? Yeah.
We've taken her
She's just
a little hiking,
Yeah,
and just take her around town all the time.
Right.
I like I like shopping with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always really popular. When I
Yeah.
take her
Yes.
anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
We're just
For
kind
her-
of sitting there. We're like, man, what do we do? What do we do?
Well, you got to think about it. In a year's time, he's going to be mobile. He's going to be even more human-like.
Yeah.
And you guys will do more things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
For
it's
now,
going to be
it's
really
baby.
exciting. It is. It's pretty tough right now, I'm sure. But, man, once he hits a year and on, the whole world opens up, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a professional.
Not a professional. Do not have children either. I'm just assuming.
You're like Oprah.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
that Mariah is going to pick it up here soon because I had a kid for a few reasons. Obviously, the joy it brings to our household, but also I need some help around the place.
Yeah.
Sure.
And Caitlin's always busy with things, so I've been introducing Mariah the last couple of days. We did some working in the yard, and she's slowly eating less and less dirt. We get her past that dirt eating stage.
Yeah.
I can kind of get her to help her a little bit more, but now she's just too distracted by the delicious looking dirt, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure
I can
everything looks
understand that.
delicious to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Like a
Yeah.
big thing of chocolate pudding or something. I don't know. But yep, ready to get some help out of her.
Yeah.
I did when I was watching Breaking Bad. I wanted to try and find this clip and play it to get your guys' reaction. I'm pretty sure they used Howard Dean's
Yeah.
like in an explosion that happens, and there's lots of screaming going on. But I swear I had to rewind
one
it a
of
couple
them?
times. Yeah,
Yeah.
in the background you hear that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
we
was
need to
at
listen to it.
the same time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Oh, no, the Howard Dean thing was like 2004.
Yeah.
2000.
Isn't Breaking Bad? Is it not that old?
No.
I don't.
No. Okay.
2009, 10,
Oh.
I
11,
gotcha.
somewhere around my graduation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you have it. Do you guys good evenings? I didn't ask. Or did I? Don't
I had a
remember.
great evening. I've been waiting for season 3 of The Mandalorian for 2 years.
Yeah.
It finally came out yesterday. So
Oh.
That's quite a delay.
it
What
is a
happened?
huge delay. Well, you got to think about it. I mean, they were pretty much wrapped up with it when COVID started,
Yeah.
and then they released it later in the year, and then they obviously weren't working on a new season right away because of the pandemic. So 2 years later, we finally have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's still Pedro
yes.
Pascal.
Yes, and now he took his helmet off, and
Right.
well, not in this first episode, but
Let's hope they don't Chris Pratt him.
I
you know
don't
what I
think
mean?
so.
Everybody is Chris Prattable.
Yes, that's true, but
Where
I
he's just
highly
in
doubt
everything.
it. Mm-hmm.
He's in commercials now. Pedro, he's in movies. He's in
He hasn't done
all
any
the shows.
MCU movies though, right?
No.
I think that's when
Nope.
you cross that threshold. There's no coming back anymore.
Yeah,
that's
I
of course
highly
the,
doubt
the
it.
Marvel Comics
Yeah.
universe.
Oh, they'll get him on something.
If they get him into the MCU, I'm done. I'm done
he'd
with
make a good-
everything.
I could think of a few different characters he'd be good as.
Yeah, he'll
Wait.
come out as the next Flea Man or something.
Yeah,
And-
Flea
Wait,
Man.
he was in Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
He was in Wonder Woman.
Yeah, he was in. Yeah.
Well, but that's
but he wasn't a superhero.
that's DC,
right?
So,
Oh, that's right.
Really lame.
That's right.
That's the really lame comic side.
Fair.
So
Yeah.
maybe.
and once you do DC, you can't do MCU.
I don't
right?
think so.
You
Yeah.
can. There have been people that have
Yeah.
that
Jump
have
ship.
yeah.
DC's
Or that
like,
have done both. There's one person I feel like I don't remember who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DC's like doing a soap opera, and then that breaks you into like network television.
Yeah, right. I have to
Yeah.
imagine. Yeah, but one DC movie, man. I don't know. I don't think.
Yeah.
Cough. Henry Cavill. Cough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he would be a good X-Men. X-Men.
Yeah.
One of the X-Men. Mm-hmm. Pedro Pascal. Is that DC too?
Yes. No.
darn it.
No. X-Men is Marvel, isn't
I
it?
have no idea.
Yeah,
I
I'm
am
pretty sure
not
it's
a
Marvel.
comic book nerd
Yeah,
at all.
Honestly, I hate those movies.
Like, do they even call them comic book movies anymore? Like, that's what these are derived from a source material. I thought
Yeah,
these were just generated amazingly.
I know. I don't think people. There's a whole generation of people who probably don't realize. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
comic books for all
Yeah.
these.
yeah.
Would be my guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have Pedro Pascal fatigue yet.
I don't
but
either. I don't see it happening.
I
but
think anybody could be Chris Pratted.
Yeah.
because I very much liked Chris Pratt.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
And then he literally wasn't everything.
He was
everything.
in everything. Still is.
yeah.
They're still trying to get to squeeze the last drops out.
I feel like now with The Last of Us, like he has just absolutely exploded into fame.
Yeah.
And I know, like I've seen interviews and stuff where it was pretty quiet for him, even during season 1 and 2 of The Mandalorian, which is a pretty big gig.
And Game of
before Game of Thrones and Narcos. And now it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's people going around filming him when he's going and just getting a smoothie.
Yeah, yeah,
And people approaching him and stuff like that.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's got to be kind of tough.
yeah. And then the offers flood in, and do you want to be, Batman's new sidekick or whatever? And then
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, yeah, or Batman's DC too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the only thing they have.
Well, they have
Superman's stock is gone.
Yeah.
Right? They're doing a new Superman movie.
They are, and they signed Henry Cavill to reprise his role.
Yeah.
And then they're like, go ahead and post on social media about it. And then like a few months later, they're like, no, we don't want you as Superman. So
Because he's the Witcher, right?
he is, but he actually
got rid of that.
Got rid of the Witcher so that he could reprise his role as Superman.
Yeah.
And now that was taken from him.
Greener pastures.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
The
a bird
pastures
in
are
the
never greener.
bird in the hand's worth the two in the bush, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I know it, man. Just hold on to your gig.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Hollywood.
You had a
This
good
is
thing
Hollywood.
going. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
my
you wanted to be
gosh.
Superman. You
Yeah.
know, The Witcher, not good enough for you. I really don't know what a Witcher is.
The
but
Witcher's fantastic. It is so
He hunts
great.
monsters.
Is he? Does he? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a monster.
that's
That's
what he
cool.
does.
Yeah.
That's cooler than. Don't get me wrong. Superman.
Oh,
Obviously,
Superman's cool.
but he's like invincible.
Yeah.
Unless it's not fair. All
Yeah.
right. It's not unless you have the Krypton.
Yeah.
Or
Mm-hmm.
the Kryptonite from Krypton. I
Right,
guess.
right.
Unless you have that, he's invincible. Man,
Yes.
it's not fair.
Superman's like when you were on the schoolyard playing, cops and robbers or cowboys and Indians.
Can't hit
and-
me. Can't
yeah,
hit
yeah.
me.
Invincible.
Yeah,
Impervious to
yeah, I got the
bullets.
shield.
Yeah, yeah. A shield.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have lasers that come out of my eyes. Yeah.
What? That's not fair. Yeah, it's not fair.
Yeah. I called it.
Maybe that's why it's been so hard because there is no good Superman movie.
Oh, they're
That-
terrible.
Yeah, there's some that I know people like. They're like, I like it, but it's generally accepted that they're bad movies.
Smallville, that was pretty popular, right?
That
Yep.
was
Smallville?
Yeah, that was about
But that's
Superman
like-
as a boy.
Yeah, he's like
Mm.
a teenage Superman
Yeah,
with teenage
probably
angst.
real
Yeah.
angsty, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just discovering his powers.
yeah.
Just discovering himself.
Yeah. Does he like shoot his laser eyes as a gym teacher one
Yeah,
day when he
yeah,
gets
yeah.
yelled at or something?
Exactly.
Oh, I think I can picture that show now.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I caught an episode or two.
Yeah, it had
Yeah.
that guy in it.
Yeah,
That
I
one
know.
dude.
I can picture him in my head. I just don't know his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, so everybody can be Chris Pratt. I'm trying to think of the last, person who was Chris Pratt that wasn't Chris Pratt. Where he was just in literally everything. But it happens.
Idris Elba got Chris
Did
Pratt
he
in
get-
maybe a little
did he
bit.
get
Seems
Chris
like
Pratt
he's in
a
a
little
lot
bit?
of things.
Yeah.
A lot of things now.
That's true.
I
He's in
saw,
so many random movies. where
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's Idris Elba. But that was before, though.
That was
When he was just like taking gigs because,
Yeah, nobody knew him,
How
right.
much did Prometheus pay him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it couldn't have been much.
Yeah.
It could not have. That was like his first thing, right?
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and he was already. He was like 40.
Yeah.
The first
Yeah.
movie, 40 years old. Where you been, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, he did get that show, right? Lucifer, is it called? Or
Idris
Lucius?
Elba?
Yeah.
It wasn't Lucifer.
That's not that one? He's like the
Lupus?
main... Lewis?
No, yeah, Lewis. Yeah.
Lewis. I don't remember what it is.
I don't know.
It's supposed to be good. I think it's Lucifer.
Well, I know who you're thinking of, but that's not Idris Elba.
Oh,
It's just a different, very handsome
Guy.
yes,
African-American gentleman.
African American tall glass of dark chocolate milk.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
Am I totally...
Yeah,
All right.
look it up.
I need this looked up.
Unless I didn't watch the last season of Lucifer.
Yeah.
Lucifer.
Yeah, no, it's... Nope.
Not him, huh?
No.
Who are you, me?
Well, who am I thinking of? It's, let's see here. I got to do this live on air. I got to
Yeah.
defend myself.
Well, while you're doing that, I
Yeah,
saw.
let me pull out the podium.
Yeah.
Luther.
Oh,
Luther. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, you're
Oh,
real close.
yeah.
Lex Luthor, right? The bad guy.
No.
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 Oh, okay.
Different guy.
Different guy.
Different guy. Different
The
Luther.
misunderstood bad guy, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If I remember my
Well,
Batman
he's just like...
cartoon.
Yeah,
well.
he's just like Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
He's actually exactly Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
If Jeff Bezos was like spurned by a superhero all of a sudden, and he made his entire goal to build creations and mechs and stuff to take out that said superhero.
Not so much to take over the world, right? He just wants to take. He just
Yeah.
wants to beat up Superman.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Just personal grudge.
Yeah.
personal grudge. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Although Lex Luthor wants to take over the world at the same time. I don't know what we're talking about. You were going to say something?
I don't
was.
remember.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
you
no,
were. Yeah.
I saw a trailer for a movie that Idris Elba is in. The more recent one, I don't know if it's called Leo or lion or something, but he fights a lion in it. I don't know.
Beast.
Beast.
Is that it? Okay.
I just found it on here.
Yeah. His family's like on safari or something, but I just saw like the last minutes of it where he kills the lion, like I guess with his bare hands, and
They
it's
spoiled
just-
the whole movie.
Yeah, sorry, but of course he's gonna make it.
Yeah.
But I mean, he survives like fighting a lion with his bare hands. I mean, just the clip, it looks like the one swipe he would have been done for, but
Yeah.
somehow he manages to just like tear this thing to pieces.
Yeah.
And the CGI was just really bad.
Oh,
you know?
no.
What are the reviews on it there?
Are they?
Release.
Is it out? No, it looks. I guess it is out. Release, box office. It was just straight to DVD. Yeah, and critical response. 68%.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
fair.
All right.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the best. This is the best review here. Want to watch Idris Elba fight a lion? Well, then here you go.
Yeah, get it, dude.
Yeah,
Get it, dude.
yeah.
It looked pretty
seems more like
goofy.
the Rock's kind of role.
Yeah, it
or
Yeah,
does.
yeah, definitely.
And then I could see
family
that.
friendly,
Yeah, yeah.
but with a dead lion. At the
Right,
end of
right.
it,
Yeah.
Because I believe the Rock could probably take a lion
Yeah.
at the end of the day. Maybe
Maybe. I don't
he
know.
has a
I-
better chance than Idris Elba.
Yeah, I would say that. I just don't know if there is a grown man that could just take a lion hand to hand, except that one guy in Ghost in the Darkness who did. And
Val
said
Kilmer?
he did. No, that one guy. Because after Val Kilmer, he kills a lion with one shot, and another one of the like African workers comes up to him. He's like, I killed a lion once, and that Scottish doctor is just like, oh yeah, how many bullets did it take you? None. I
None?
killed him with my hands.
Yeah,
With my hands, yeah.
With my
and then he
bare
gets killed
hands.
by a lion, like right after.
Oh, darn.
With its bare hands.
but he actually has bare hands.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. What about prime Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I don't think so. I think you got
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura, same time.
That's a big lunch for a lion.
How about the entire Predator crew?
don't-
One lion, unarmed.
Okay. Well, yes.
Unarmed.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, we got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah.
Now we just work
Sonny
back
Landham
from
in
there.
the picture now, of
Yeah.
course. So.
Yeah.
And Bill Duke. That's all.
Yeah.
Just send Bill Duke.
Carl
in there.
Weathers.
He's got it. Carl Weathers.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that lion would run.
Yeah.
Man, Carl Weathers in The Mandalorian is prime.
What's
It was so good. He plays
The descendant or
Oh, darn it.
the father of the guy from the Star Wars stuff. Yeah.
darn
That's
it.
a long ways from his appearances on Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he just hangs around at Burger King all day long
Yeah.
because he's like, that you get free refills as long as you don't leave. And he's got good like soup recipes. Don't throw the ham bone out. Put that in a pot and make a soup
Yeah.
out of it.
Lando
Thanks, Carl Weathers.
Calrissian.
Yes,
That's who you're
yes,
thinking of.
yes, yes.
Is
Yeah.
he Lando or
No, he's like
no.
the father of or the son of. I don't
Ah,
know. Like
okay.
descendant. You don't really know where. You still don't know in the timeline where the Mandalorian is, right? Is it before or after Luke and all that?
Oh, sure, are making a fortune after all that. On that, huh?
Luke and all that.
I feel like I thought it was afterwards, but in the last episode of season 2, you see Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker, and he's just a kid. Not a kid, but like he was like in the first Star Wars movie. So
Did you
I
say
have no
Luke
idea.
Hamill?
Sorry,
Luke
I meant
Hamill.
Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, yeah.
No, Mark
Luke
Skywalker.
Hamill.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why I was watching Breaking Bad clips on YouTube, and they keep giving me Better Call Saul clips. I didn't like that show. I did not like
Yeah.
that show at all. There was a few clips in it that are all right, like with Nacho and Mike and stuff. That was all good.
I watched a
but-
compilation of those. Yeah, that's pretty touching.
Yeah.
Kind of. Some of the comments are a little weird in some of the people. Really, fans of shows really grasp for straws with the.
Yeah.
Like I read some of the comments on that when it was a compilation of the relationship between Nacho and Mike, which I watched and I've never seen the show. I've just seen clips and read the plot line, but I was like really intrigued by this. It was almost like a bit of a father-son kind of thing going on. I mean, both criminals just trying to be somewhat honorable, I guess, in their dealings. but the comments were just like, what a great example of true on-screen love. You can tell that they deeply loved each other. I'm like, nah, I don't think so. I think they just respected one another as criminals, and it's just the comments are.
Why didn't they show the kiss?
I don't know. That's what they're going with. The only thing they could have done better is if they had gotten a relationship together.
Yeah.
It's just, but I see that on a lot of the videos where they're like, oh, here's the relationship between these characters, and people, man, just enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
You don't have to- I don't think there was any love going between these two guys from the scenes. They're just like buddies. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
There's maybe a certain platonic love there, but
I can see that. I can see that.
I mean, in total, they spent like 10 minutes around each other before the end.
Yeah. That's very true. I mean, the compilation is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, that's about as long as they spend. It's just the reason I don't like that show is because it's called Better Call Saul. He doesn't become Saul Goodman for like 4 seasons. It's mild-mannered Jimmy McGill until that, you know, who's like not unsure of himself, and he's like not, you know, really leaning into. I hate that. I don't care where the things come from. I never do. Jen,
Yeah.
do you like ice cream?
I love ice cream.
What if I were to offer you some ice cream right now? How would you feel about that? No, not right now. It's later in the day, and it's a time you would want ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
I
right?
feel great.
Yeah. Well, and I hand you a bag of rock salt.
I have to make it myself.
You have to make it
I'll
yourself.
pass.
This is how it begins. Or isn't that interesting? No, it's not. Nobody cares. Just
Right.
give us the thing that we want to watch.
Yeah.
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 Ouch.
I did try watching Better Call Saul. Wasn't a big fan, but to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Breaking Bad either. I enjoyed the
Wow.
show, love it, but it's not something I would rewatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just because it's not my thing. You know what I mean?
What? Meth cooking is not your thing?
Not really. No. I love
You like-
Bryan Cranston though.
You like
Yeah.
that serial killer stuff, right?
I love serial killer stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler and I the other day, we were for some reason we were talking about serial killers,
Yeah.
and then Ashley walked up. She's like, "No, you got it all wrong. This is exactly how." I'm like,
Yeah.
I will totally see to a woman's opinion on serial
Yes.
killers because y'all love serial killers.
Yeah.
Y'all always thinking you can change them.
Yeah.
Make them like I'm the one.
Yeah.
I'll
change him.
change him and make him a better man.
Yeah. She was like, Google the BTK killer. I'm like, I'm not putting that in my Google history.
Oh, he's boring.
You know? Is he?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
boring.
see. Everybody's got opinions on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boring.
He's boring.
Not worth it.
There are boring
He killed a
serial
bunch of
killers.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't
Nah.
exhilarating for him. That was
No, I like the exciting stuff.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
ones who, they go state to state and they don't catch them for like 15 years.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even going to ask for the history of BTK
I don't like that.
killer.
My wife loves watching those movies, like where someone gets kidnapped in a parking lot. Now
Yeah.
they're in a dungeon. I hate that stuff.
I
like,
do not like that at all.
Yeah.
Hostel?
No, this is one. It was actually like Jeff Bridges and I don't know, Kurt Russell or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember exactly who was in it. Or it was Kiss the Girls. You probably know that one. Morgan Freeman.
Oh, yeah.
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 That's the one. She loves watching that one, and there's some others, and I've caught her a few times. I'm like, I can't watch these movies. Like, the idea of it is just like extremely repulsive to me.
Yeah.
That those people are out there. Now I'm constantly watching my shoulder.
Yeah.
See if someone's gonna snatch my. I don't even like my wife going up to check the mail.
Yeah.
You know, especially she would do it when she was pregnant. I was like, somebody's gonna get a 2-for-1 special. Kidnap me.
Yeah. That's true. We got to do the weather.
Sick
Oh, yeah.
people out there. All right.
We got to do it. We're 30 minutes late doing the weather.
Yeah, there's a couple of warnings.
Yeah.
Or sorry, some advisories in effect.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I probably should mention.
So we're going
those.
to take this super seriously into the weather now. Brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
Have you ever thought about making the switch to Horatio State Bank but didn't want to go through the hassle of making the change? New technology makes it easier than ever for us to help you make the switch. We make it quick, comfortable, and hassle-free. Talk to us about switching if it's time for a change. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Number one country weather.
All right. Taking a look at the weather for today. A little late, but oh well. 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 3 p.m. today. Some of these storms could be severe and produce some heavy rainfall, a high near 75, east winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. We are in a flood watch until tomorrow, my friends. And tonight, or more like later today, as soon as these storms start. Wind advisory. Yeah, could you? Yeah. That's advise wind awareness day is today. So be advised that there is wind tonight and severe thunderstorms this evening. A 100% chance.
Little cooler front though, gonna push that storm out of here.
Yep.
And augur in a really nice weekend by the looks of it.
Yep.
Sunny on Saturday and Sunday.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about.
Did we get those bad showers last night? I couldn't tell. It rained at some point, but I don't think there was like, a crazy thunderstorm.
I feel like we missed most of it now. Yesterday
Yeah.
afternoon, it was like threatening at one point. I almost texted y'all to see if you heard the thunder. It wasn't loud, but it was deep in the sky.
Yeah.
And like a rumbling, like a ripping asunder of the sky itself. And it lasted, I swear, about 15 seconds that this
nice.
one where it was just
thunder.
Yeah.
and it just was kind of crescendoing, and I was like,
It was cacophonous.
oh man, yeah. I've run out of good words.
yeah.
to say.
Yeah. You've
Volatile.
already torn the sky asunder.
Yes. Well, it felt like it. It felt like it. Like
Yeah.
it was pretty impressive.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
say.
I heard it. And
I walked inside and I said, I think we're in for it. A storm's a brewing out
Yeah.
there.
That was like a War of the Worlds thunder.
That's I just
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
that the other day.
Yeah.
So
yeah. It'll be interesting to see how today goes this evening.
We'll see.
Yeah.
wet.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Is that it? That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We
how
got-
was your evening, I guess?
It was good. I thought I said what I
He's
did.
already
You
complained about
did?
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then
Some
watched
baby stuff, and then I watched
Oh, yeah.
Breaking Bad. One episode.
Right.
One episode. The first one.
Proud of you. That's
Yeah,
that's
that is
fun.
impressive.
It's just
Yeah.
with the cliffhanger endings, right? So
Does that one have a cliffhanger ending, actually? I think it resolves. But Breaking Bad is the first one I can remember. The first show where every episode ends. Where you just gotta, like,
You need to watch the next one.
the Breaking Bad is the reason Netflix asks you after 5 hours, are you still watching this show? You know?
Yeah.
Don't ask me that. I think you could disable that.
You can.
Yeah.
Yep, I have.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
There you go. Well, we got to get out of here. It's time for your 6:30 block, AgVantage and the rest, and we'll come back with Jen's pro tips with a new sponsor as well.
Yeah.
It's still brought to you by Harris Drug and Gifts, but also somebody else will keep you on edge. We'll be right back with the Brew Crew.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets and how they closed yesterday. March corn at 670 3/4, down 7 3/4, with May corn at 669, down 7 1/4. March soybeans at 1519 1/4, down a half, with May soybeans at 1511 3/4, down 2. March wheat at 757 1/4, down 7 1/2. May wheat at 768, down 7. March cotton at 85.50, up 13, with May cotton at 85.94, down 6. March rice at 1811 1/2, up 21 1/2. May rice at 1840, up 21. Moving on to livestock now. February live cattle at 160.82 1/2, up 2 1/2. April live cattle at 163.62 1/2, down 7 1/2. March feeder cattle at 186.82 1/2, up 37 1/2. April feeder cattle at 190.72 1/2, unchanged. February lane hogs at 75.82 1/2, down 10, with April hogs at 83.32 1/2, down 75. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update, and I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
You're thinking about selling your land, testing the water. You want to dip your toes in, not plunge into the deep end. If you make a big splash, everybody knows your business. Good news, no one needs to know your business. You can dip your toes and keep your pants dry. Talk to Tiller. They'll put your land in the land vault. When buyers call, Tiller will give them a description only, no maps, no location, no owner info. When the same interested buyer calls again, Tiller calls you. With your say-so, the prospective buyer signs a confidentiality agreement. That's a way they protect your privacy. Tiller doesn't ask you to sign a thing, not even an exclusive listing agreement. They trust you. Selling your land is a big decision. It's your business. When you put your land in the land vault, you keep your business to yourself. They started Tiller Land to help you sell your land, farm or recreational. The land vault is one way they commit to you, the seller. To find out how the land vault works, talk to Tiller. TillerLand.com.
At the sale on Saturday, February 25th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana, there were 602 head of cattle on the yard. Number 1 steers under 300 pounds sold from $235 to a high of $270. 3 to 4 weight steers range from $230 to a high of $260. 4 to 5 weight steers brought $220 to a high of $255. 5 to 6 weight steers sold from $215 to a high of $232. 6 to 7 weight steers ranged from $185 to a high of $210. 7 to 8 weight steers brought $170 to $180, and over 800-pound steers sold from $155 to $175. Number 1 heifers under 300 pounds ranged from $195 to a high of $220. 3 to 4 weight heifers sold from $190 to a high of $212. 4 to 5 weight heifers ranged from $180 to a high of $218. 5 to 6 weight heifers brought $175 to a high of $210. 6 to 7 weight heifers sold from $160 to $185. 7 to 8 weight heifers ranged from $148 to $165, and over 800-pound heifers brought $138 to $152. Packer cows sold from $38 to $97. Packer bulls ranged from $85 to $106. Stocker cows brought $750 to $1450. Cow-calf pairs sold from $1,100 to $1,850. Replacement heifers, $450 to $600 pounds, sold from $175 to $200. Bottle calves ranged from $75 to $200, and goats brought $110 to a high of $200. And that's the report from the sale Saturday, February 25th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana. Don't miss the next sale Saturday morning, 10:30 at J&J Livestock. For AgVantage, I'm Jay Bunyard reporting.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill out $1 billion bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
When you're looking to buy a new car, truck, or SUV, or just need a quality repair shop for your existing one, James Hodge Dodge will definitely fulfill your needs. They pride themselves on being one of the outstanding dealerships in McCurtain County and for the surrounding area. Their entire team is fully committed to delivering on the Hodge promise. Great deals for both new and pre-owned vehicles and top customer satisfaction. And remember, free oil changes for life with the Hodge Auto Group. James Hodge Dodge, South Park Drive in Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
D&S Carpets in Ashdown and Nashville are more than just a flooring specialty store. They're experts in sales and design and will help you find the perfect floor for how you live. D&S features and installs carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, and tile. They even install custom showers and backsplashes. They take pride in selling a complete package of services, which includes the very important process of installing your floor in a quick and professional manner. Their large selection, quality, and value make them the best choice for flooring in our area. D&S Carpets, 1380 South Constitution Avenue in Ashdown and 807 Vine Street in Nashville.
It's Ivan Smith Furniture Nashville's first ever floor model sale. Discounts up to 50% off select floor models and accessories, bedroom groups, sectionals, recliners, dining sets, and much more. We're making room for new arrivals. Don't miss huge savings store-wide during our floor model sale now at Ivan Smith Nashville. Looking for that finishing touch? We have clearance rugs as low as $40. Ivan Smith Furniture, 302 North Main in Nashville.
For a limited time, bundle up for big jackpots from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Ask for the $5 bundle and get a great deal on your favorite lottery games. You'll get a $3 Powerball ticket with Power Play, a $2 Lotto ticket, and a free ticket for the Natural State Jackpot. That's 3 chances to win for only $5. Ask for the $5 bundle. It could change your life. Eligible with Quick Picks only. Offer ends February 28th. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Getting gifts is great if you get what you want. If you don't, it can be a little awkward and time-consuming. You either keep it and you never use it, Are you trying to exchange it, which is not always so easy without a receipt? Save yourself the hassle. Set up a gift registry with Harris Drug and Gifts in historic downtown Kdqn. With Gift Registry at Harris Drug, you pick out exactly what you want and make it easy for your friends and family to pick out a gift they know you'll love. Breezy peasy. Gift giving made easy. That's Harris Drug and Gifts, downtown Kdqn.
All right, we are back live, KDQN 92.1, and it's time for Jennifer's Pro Tips, my friends. Brought to you by Harris Drug and Gifts, your family hometown run pharmacy for over 50 years, with a bridal registry and free gift wrapping, free local delivery. You guys know what it is. It's Harris Drug and Gifts, back at their original location as well. I guess I should stop saying that. It's been about 2 weeks, but just in case you don't know yet,
yeah, exactly.
They are back. So a shout out to them. Also sponsored by Healthcare Express. They're excited to announce that they will be hosting the Kdqn Street Dance in downtown Kdqn May 13th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So there's going to be live music, dancing, arts, crafts, shopping, food, and fun. And, their primary purpose for hosting the street dances to collect non-perishable food items to be donated to the American Legion and help bring awareness to their mission to aid veterans in the Kdqn community. So shout out to Healthcare Express for hosting that. Again, May 13th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. We're going to be hitting on that a lot. The Kdqn Street Dance. Very exciting. Both proud sponsors of the Morning Brew, and specifically Jen's Pro Tips, where she brings you some tips and some other tricks for life and what have you.
Yes.
Every single day.
Every day.
But you're not a professional.
Never claimed to be.
All right. What do you have for us today?
I have something pretty big. I heard on the news this morning, and I did a little bit of research on it, and I think it's important that everybody knows this. When it comes to doing exercise daily, weekly, a lot of professionals suggest that you get about 30 minutes of exercise a day. That's like walking, running, biking, whatever you want to call it, something that's going to elevate your heart rate for 30 minutes. But now they just did a huge study on about 30 million people. They combined a bunch of studies together, and they're now saying that if you did 11 minutes of exercise a day, that includes even walking, your chances of getting heart disease, let's see here. Let me just read this because I don't want to get it wrong. You're 23% less likely to die prematurely from any cause than people who moved less. That's heart disease, cancer. You're significantly, your chances of getting cancer go down by like 7%.
Yeah.
And that's, like I said, that's 11 minutes a day. That's walking, running, probably just moving around. Anything, like I said, that's going to get your heart rate up.
Nice.
So I just want to read this really quick. Those 11 daily minutes of exercise also drop people's risk for heart disease by 17% and for cancer of any kind by 7%. For certain cancers, including leukemia and some stomach cancers, the risk fell by as much as 26%.
Wow.
That's pretty huge.
Yeah. I think it's a bit of a useless study.
You think so?
Now, finding out about that stuff is great. But we should have just kept it at 30, because 11 minutes now people are like, it's only 11 minutes I got to do.
Right.
30 isn't asking that much. I don't
30
think.
is not asking that much. And
so and it will increase more, right?
Absolutely.
So just stick with the 30.
Stick with the 30, but some of us are very lazy.
Yes.
And
myself included.
Yeah, me too. Trust me.
Like if I can't ask myself for 30 minutes, I can't ask myself for 11 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the way that goes.
Right.
You know?
I mean, it's still something. I think those statistics are pretty huge.
Yeah.
And compelling. But yeah, you should be. Those are kind of the guidelines. It should be at least 30
minutes
a day.
of an elevated heart rate is probably, enough to ask for. So, I'm sorry.
No.
It's.
Stick with your 30.
Yeah.
That's
you don't
fine.
need to drop it to 11.
No.
But 11 minutes a day of elevated heart rate will decrease all of your likelihood of dying early.
By 17%.
Yeah.
If you if you stick with 150 minutes a week, It says here that 16% or 1 in 6 of all premature deaths would not happen if almost everyone exercised for 150 minutes a week, meeting the current guidelines.
Yeah.
That's pretty huge.
That is.
So do your 30 minutes a day.
Do your 30 minutes.
It's what, 19 more minutes than
Right,
11?
right.
So
Yeah.
you can just
Yeah.
walk a little bit longer.
Yeah. I didn't mean. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's totally. I get it. You know, we shouldn't be that lazy, but
Right.
at the same
Do
time,
you put in 11 minutes a day?
probably
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
not every day.
No. Between like actually like okay now I'm doing 11 straight minutes of heart rate activity.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
I should be better about it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, even just walking. Now I know
Yeah.
we walk a lot, and like I know you clean and stuff. You definitely get a little exercise doing that. But
Yeah.
that brisk walk to just a constant. That's the more important. That it's constant for 30 minutes
Yes,
or 11
exactly.
minutes now.
Yeah. Not like
Next-
1 minute here.
Yeah, yeah. In 10 years it'll be 5 minutes, and it's like, and then eventually be like, it doesn't. Just eat all the cheeseburgers you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. But maybe if you're just getting started and maybe 30 minutes is maybe not something you can do just yet,
Yeah.
you can start with 11 minutes, you know.
Shoot for 15.
Shoot for 15, that's half. That's good. It's a good place to start.
Yeah.
You know.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Hop
so-
on the treadmill for 15 minutes, and your likelihood of an early death is decreased by 17%.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Go take your dog for a walk.
Yeah, that's a good
That's a
one.
big one.
Mhm.
They need it too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Swimming.
Is huge.
Get all the swimming in you can this
Yeah,
year. There's
yeah.
so many different ways. You don't have to go to the gym and lift weights and do all that unless you like to.
Yeah,
There's other ways you can get that heart rate elevated.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
There
But
you
if
go.
you have problems with your heart, go to the doctor first and see what you can do. That's
Definitely.
Usually, if you've been pretty, what's the word for it other than lazy?
Sedentary.
Sedentary. Thank you. Usually they suggest that you don't just jump into exercising right away. You need to
right.
go to the doctor, get a physical, get checked out, and they're going to help you come up with an exercise plan that your body can handle. You
Right.
don't want to just jump right into it.
Yeah.
so.
If you need to, just start walking. You don't need to strap on the jogging shoes
Absolutely
and go for a big run.
Walking is huge.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
huge.
It's huge.
Absolutely.
So there you go. That's
Nice
my pro tip.
Nice healthy pro tip.
Yeah.
That is very meaningful with our sponsors right now, Healthcare Express and Harris Drug and Gifts. Making sure you're living a healthy lifestyle is a good way you can spend more time and better time with your kids,
Absolutely.
a longer time with your kids,
Absolutely.
and everything for the kids. Mm-hmm. Or if you're on your own, then, just for yourself. That's fine, too.
Exactly.
It's probably even better.
No comment.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Jen's Pro Tips brought to you by Healthcare Express, Harris Drug and Gifts. We appreciate them, and we appreciate Jen. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I am so much more enlightened now. It's a pro tip.
I heard the 11 minutes. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
have to do 30 now?
Yeah, exactly.
Sweet.
Scotty Woodson, or no, what's his name? This is ABC News. I'm
Tom Rivers.
Tom Rivers. Yeah,
Right?
yeah, Tom
Yeah.
Rivers. Yeah. In a few years, they'll be like 5 minutes. It turns out you need 5 minutes of ABC News every day.
Yes.
All right, there you have it. Let's get into your genuine RV power trivia. All right, we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Words from our sponsors, and we're coming back with that. So win a prize here in just a few minutes. It's the Brew Crew.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for production workers, both shifts, part-time and temporary positions also available with wages from $17.25 up to $21.95 per hour, as well as a $2 per hour attendance incentive. All new hires receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action, equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Whatever you want to be, it helps to be well. An active, healthy lifestyle is key. We offer tips and support to quit smoking and address health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. It's never too late to make decisions to help you be healthier and to be the best version of you can be. Call 833-283-WELL. Be you, be well. This ad brought to you by your master tobacco settlement dollars at work.
I never have anything to wear. My closet is full of stuff I never wear anymore, but my style is changing. I need new stuff to fit the new me. I think I might just visit that new resale shop in Kdqn. Diamond in the Rough Resale and more. The new resale shop in Kdqn is offering you a chance to bring in your new and gently used clothing items to be resold. Shop their inventory and find a new wardrobe to fit your ever-changing style. Diamond in the Rough Resale. Modern, vintage, inclusive. Styles to fit you. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located on North Lakeside Drive next to Ricky's Body Shop in Kdqn.
Taqueria El Paisano in downtown Kdqn serves the most authentic, juiciest street tacos and other traditional Mexican dishes that will serve your appetite right. From their mouth-watering Mexican dishes to their refreshing flavored waters that will cool you down on a hot sunny day, you'll want to make a stop at Taqueria El Paisano pretty soon. They are located in the downtown square of Kdqn and they are open at 10:30 in the morning every day of the week. Visit them at 121 North 4th Street in downtown Kdqn or call them at 642-5043 to place your order. That's Taqueria El Paisano in downtown Kdqn.
Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? 4 States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on Check Availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
At Mina Surgical Clinic, we offer quality, convenient surgical care right here in your community. Dr. James Bean and Amy Phelps, our orthopedic team, and Dr. Thomas Sullivan, general surgery, specialize in all types of procedures from hernia repair to hip replacement. We also provide screenings such as colonoscopies as a general part of your wellness checks. We strive every day to help our patients get back in the game, back to work, or simply back to their daily life. Providing exceptional care close to home, at Mina Surgical Clinic, it's patients first, always.
Alrighty then. Good morning, everybody. It's time for your daily. I wasn't talking.
I know.
It's time for your daily trivia brought to you by Genuine RV and Power Sports. Go to their website today, genuinerv.com. Jennifer has a pressing question for you.
I do.
642-2190 is the number to call. If you get it correct, you get yourself breakfast from McDonald's.
What?
Yes. And a car wash token.
No way.
From
Speedy McLean here in Kdqn.
Yeah, Speedy McLean. There you go. But it's raining today, so you can just pocket that. Save it. There you have it.
Yeah.
Jennifer, what is your question for today?
All right. The first patent for these was introduced in the early 1950s, and now around 14 million of them are sold every year in America. What are they?
I know it, dude. That's wow. Another easy question.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah. First, thank you.
You're welcome.
First try for me.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yep.
This is a hard one.
Is it really?
No. I wrote 3 different questions today because I'm
did.
like, I gotta stoop some people.
Let me get that question
Yes.
again.
The first patent for these was introduced in the early 1950s. Now, around 14 million of them are sold a year in America alone.
Easy.
What are they?
Easy.
Okay.
Easy. That's all I have to say. To the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Contact lenses.
Not contact lenses.
That's a
Good
great
one.
answer. All right. Do you want me to just nail it?
Do it.
Fruit Ninja.
No, not a fruit ninja.
Not a fruit ninja?
No.
Or like the ninja blender thing?
No, not a blender of any sort.
What?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Uh-huh.
I can't. I didn't save your life. Is it called Fruit Ninja? Is a game.
I think it is.
I was thinking of just the ninja.
Yeah.
The blender.
Which you can use to make fruit juice.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's where I was at. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Is it microwaves?
Not a microwave.
ShamWow.
Not a ShamWow.
What? A hula hoop?
Not a hula hoop.
Okay, can't help you.
ShamWow. I feel like that was in the 2000s or 90s.
But the patent for it was made a long time ago. Yeah.
Locked up in a safe somewhere for all those years.
Exactly. The ShamWow. We can't let our secrets out there.
All right. The first patent for these was introduced in the early 1950s, and now around 14 million of them are sold a year in America alone.
Man.
What are they?
Man. All right. To the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Treadmills.
Not a treadmill.
A Bowflex.
Not a Bowflex. No.
A Frisbee?
Not a Frisbee
All
either.
right, man. All right, this one's a lot harder than I thought it
Yes.
was. It's not a Bowflex, not a Ninja Blender, not a ShamWow.
Nope.
Mighty Putty?
Not Mighty Putty.
Iron Gym?
Not an Iron Gym. Nothing like no as seen on TV
What?
stuff. There might be some varieties of them on as seen on TV, I guess.
Okay, all right. I'll get all that out of my mind.
There's been a couple of close answers in a way, but
Yeah.
I don't want to give a hint just yet.
Right. 642-2190. Give me that question again.
The first patent for these was introduced in the early 1950s. Now around 14 million of them are sold a year in America alone. What are they?
14 million.
14 million.
That's significant.
It is.
Worldwide or in America?
In America.
In America.
Mm-hmm.
14 million.
Yes.
And remember, a patent doesn't necessarily mean like this is the invention.
Mhm.
You're patenting the idea of like, you know,
The technology.
the technology that brings it to that.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
there was ways of making this stuff before.
Right. Totally. 642-2190 to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Salt.
Salt.
No, not salt.
I'm gonna go with a coffee maker.
That is correct. It's
What?
a drip coffee machine.
Oh, yes.
By the old Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee.
Yes, I
Right.
believe so.
Awesome. Who do we have on the phone?
Donna can answer.
Donna can answer. It's actually been a little while since you've won.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it has been.
Yeah.
She's been helping on Facebook a lot.
Absolutely, you have.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Donna. You got yourself. You know what you got. You can pick up any your winnings anytime after 7:10. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks. Y'all have a good day.
You too. Nice. Donna can answer. It's always good when you get a Donna can answer win.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee maker.
A coffee drip machine.
Wow.
Yes. Before
'Cause
it was like
the press.
percolators,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Yeah.
Or the French press.
And then
or the percolator.
Mhm.
Yeah.
1954, patent came out for the first coffee drip machine.
Yeah.
Now-
Mr. Coffee.
Yeah.
Now I got a Black & Decker at the house.
Yeah.
Like I don't have a drill. I have a Black & Decker coffee maker.
Yeah.
Instead of anything of manly.
Works good though, right?
Nope.
Oh.
The
I have a Mr. Coffee.
Our
Mhm.
demon coffee machine that we were dealing with last month.
Yeah.
That was a Black & Decker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I have a Mr. Coffee at home. It was like the $20 one.
Mhm.
Not even probably.
Yours is so nice. There's no way that was $20.
Yes, it was.
The one with the push thing on the big, it's the metal pot.
No, I don't have. I threw that away because I let coffee sit in it for like 6 months.
Uh,
And I didn't clean it.
that one was so nice though.
Because I didn't drink coffee at the time. Yeah,
Right.
that one was like maybe $30, maybe 40.
Hey,
It's
that
a,
extra 10 goes a long way.
yeah. What are they called? With the metal
A
pot.
carafe?
A carafe.
It has an actual carafe.
Yeah.
That's
Keeps
a word.
it
That's a
warm.
word that Greg Revels knows. Carafe.
Carafe.
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
CARFFE.
Yeah.
It's not a K. Is it a K?
I don't know.
No, there's no K.
I don't know.
There might be
But
a
yeah,
K.
the only qualms I have about my coffee machine at home is when I'm pouring water, it like goes down the what's that thing called? You know, the jug?
Yeah, the pot.
The pot, sorry. Yeah, like I'm trying to pour water into
Yeah.
the machine and it's just pouring
Yeah,
out
yeah.
down the pot.
Yeah.
Pouring it pretty fast.
That's
I'm
true.
pouring it slow. I'm pouring it
fast.
sideways. I'm pouring it this way and then this way.
Greg, old man test. What are those things called that you blow air into the fireplace?
Bellows.
Bellows.
Yeah, I feel like our generation doesn't know what that is.
I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Only because I had to look it up earlier.
Because you watched the Game of Thrones or something?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
That's how you know?
Yeah.
What are those big things I saw them doing there? What do they do?
Yeah. What is that? They do the thing.
Yeah.
Like that.
Everybody should have some bellows for their fire.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think of some other old.
You know, that's
school.
what you're doing when you go.
Yeah. And I'm inhaling the smoke,
Yeah,
and then
when-
I wake up a few hours later. Yeah, I've been watching. I started Breaking Bad last night.
Oh, great.
Oh, no. That's what
Again?
I say. Again. Yeah, it'll probably be my third watch through or something.
Yeah.
And it's like daunting because I was watching clips on YouTube, and Allie's just like, why don't you just watch it? Just put it on the screen. I'm like, we can't get into a series now, especially a series with like 17,000 seasons and like, you know, it's only 5, I believe, but they have like 20 episode seasons.
Yeah.
Each episode an hour long.
Right.
That's craziness to think about that right now with a baby.
Well, limit yourself.
Yeah. I watched 1 episode last
Make
night.
it be like a kind of like a treat.
Yeah.
You know, I've got an hour, so I'm going to get to watch an hour of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Not I've got to watch all these at one time.
And I'll
You've got the rest of your life to watch all those episodes.
I'll finish it in 5 years. I think.
That's okay.
That's all right. It's always something to look forward to.
That's right.
Fine.
Yeah. I was just thinking.
I won't binge. I won't binge the
Or you
entire
can if you
season.
want to too. If you
No, I
have an
can't.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you have, you know, if
the
baby
baby's
mama
gone.
takes the
Yeah,
baby
yeah.
somewhere for the afternoon, you want to watch
Yeah.
5 episodes in a row.
I'm gonna do that.
There you go. There you go.
I was getting a little sad last night because obviously next week it's the last episode of The Last of Us.
What?
But then,
I thought
yeah,
there was 9 episodes.
there are. Episode 8 is this week. Episode 9 is next week. This Sunday and next Sunday.
I see.
Sorry.
Yeah. So we got 2 episodes left.
We have 2 episodes left.
She's already worried about it.
And then, and then I thought last night, Mandalorian, we've got another 8 weeks of it.
That's right.
Nice, extended. And
Extended.
then by the time that one's done,
The Witcher.
something else will come up.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. All right, we got to get out of here. It's time for the news, brought to you by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance and Teeter Motor Company.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance, providing competitive rates and prompt, friendly service to meet your auto, homeowner's life, and other insurance needs.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey. The listening area is currently under a flood watch in anticipation of a storm front expected to bring severe weather today. The flood watch was issued Wednesday afternoon and is currently set to remain in effect through noon on Friday. Forecasters are predicting a 90% chance of thunderstorms, some of them severe, today. Those chances raised to 100% for severe thunderstorms tonight. A cool front is expected to move into the area Friday morning, pushing out those chances for rain and bringing in some clearer weather for the weekend. According to the flood watch, as much as 2 to 3 inches of rain could fall today, with higher amounts possible in isolated areas. Excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations, especially given the fact that the ground is already saturated from recent heavy rainfall. The current flood watch is impacting southwest Arkansas and southeast Oklahoma, including Sevier, Howard, Little River, and McCurtain counties. And in our next story, Kdqn soccer fans get ready because it's certain to be a great year for the Leopards. The Leopard soccer season officially kicked off the last day of February with a win on both sides against the Star City Bulldogs. The boys finished the night with a perfect 6-0 pickup, while the girls battled an impressive 8-3 victory in the opening season contest. That's the way to start a season, said Leopards head soccer coach Stephen Sloan.
Yeah, they did really good. It was a long ways to get over there, but it was nice to get the season started. Kids have been working hard in the off season, just ready to get out on the field. And after our scrimmage games, we were made a few adjustments and looked at a few different things, and was glad to see the kids kind of implement them. And a good way to start the season.
One of the big factors the Leopards have in their favor this season is the boys and girls team with an impressive core of returning players. Both squads are entering the season with a ton of seniors who have years of experience on the field.
Oh yeah, always. That's when they're going to have their most experience. They're going to be they're at their year of being the oldest ones out there, and they're physically more mature, and so you expect the best. Most of them are very experienced by the time they're seniors. I've played in a lot of games, and so typically when you have a senior team, you're going to have a fairly good season. Especially if you can avoid bad luck and injuries along the way, and so. Very hopeful, very excited, and I know they're very excited and have big aspirations for the season.
Along with all that returning talent, Sloan said the Leopards have implemented a few changes to improve on this year's season.
Well, one big thing we've incorporated more lifting this year. I think it could help us be a little bit quicker, a little bit more stronger with the ball, be able to help overcome some injuries as the season goes along, and some of the boys are really wanting to push for that, and I thought across the board it might be a good thing to try, and we started it, and the kids really enjoy it, and it has really taken off, and I'm really proud of where they started and where they're going with it, and so that's one of the big changes. Other than that, kind of we have our system and how we play, and we kind of just stay with what we've been doing, and make a little adjustments here along the way as we go, and try to find out what's best for each team. And try to make that better.
Last year, the boys made it to the state semifinals, falling to a Farmington team that went on to clinch the state championship. The girls fell in the state quarterfinals to the team that finished runner-up. Sloan said it was an impressive season that ended just a little too short.
State semifinals, girls were in the quarterfinals. Both had really good seasons, and boys lost to the eventual state champions, and the girls lost to the eventual state runner-up. So lost to two good teams, but was right there competing all the way to the end.
Sloan says he's got no doubt both teams will have another shot at the state championship this year. We'll return with part 2 of this story Friday morning. In the meantime, we're going to take this break and hear these words from our sponsors.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, thinking you need something new. Teeter Motors will make a deal and they'll take your trade in too.
Hey y'all, it's Ashley. Normally this would be Shannon telling you about a huge sale, or no payments for 30 days, or a cashback incentive. But Shannon is so busy putting folks behind the wheel of their dream car that he doesn't even have the time to record his own commercial. If he was here, he would make sure you knew Teeter Motor Company in Mena has the largest selection of program cars, the best customer service, and the most financing options in the area. So stop by and see Shannon and let Teeter Motor Company of Mena make you a deal.
And we are back with Kdqn News. The National Weather Service, in cooperation with the Arkansas Department of Emergency Management, has proclaimed this week as Severe Weather Awareness Week in Arkansas. A different topic has been discussed each day, and today's topic is watches and warnings. Surrounding an event featuring severe thunderstorms like what we're expected to have today and tonight, watchings and warnings will be issued to help you prepare for the elements. Severe thunderstorms can produce damaging straight-line wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or greater, quarter-size hail or larger, and or tornadoes. When conditions are favorable for severe storms, a watch is issued by the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma. The Storm Prediction Center is a part of the National Weather Service. Watches often encompass a large area, sometimes several states, and are valid for roughly 6 hours. When storms develop and are classified as severe, warnings are issued by your local National Weather Service office. Warnings are posted for one or more counties and are valid for an hour or less. With a watch in place, severe storms might happen. When warnings are in place, severe storms are imminent. You should be ready to go to a safe place when a watch is in effect. Monitor conditions for several hours or until the watch expires or is canceled. You should go to your safe place when a warning is in effect. Stay put until storms pass and or the warning expires or is canceled. The safest place to be is a safe room or a basement. If these are not available, go to an interior room on the lowest floor of a house or building. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as possible. And in our next story, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Arkansas's first female governor, is highlighting the fact that March is Women's History Month in Arkansas. Women's History Month had its origins as a national celebration in 1981 when Congress passed a bill authorizing and requesting the president to proclaim the week beginning March 7th of 1982 as Women's History Week. Throughout the next 5 years, Congress continued to pass joint resolutions designated a week in March as Women's History Week. In 1987, after being petitioned by the National Women's History Project, Congress passed another bill which designated the entire month as Women's History Month. Between 1988 and 1994, Congress passed additional resolutions requesting and authorizing the president to proclaim March of each year as Women's History Month. Since 1995, presidents have issued a series of annual proclamations designating the month of March as Women's History Month. These proclamations celebrate the contributions women have made to the United States and recognize the specific achievements women have made over the course of American history in a variety of fields. And in one final notice before we end the news hour, the Cossatot River High School cheerleaders will host a donkey basketball fundraising game next week. The game is scheduled for Thursday, March 9th, beginning at 7 p.m. in the Hatfield Gym. To purchase tickets, contact Jennifer Lawrence by emailing jlawrence@cossatot.us or call 870-387-4200, extension 4221. That's it for this edition of the news, but check out more local news, sports, and upcoming events online at kdqn.net. You can also find us on Facebook. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance. See Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins today for all your insurance needs. And by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Farmers Bank and Trust has been serving customers since 1906, when we were founded in our hometown of Magnolia. We're excited to be the new banking home for former Arvest customers and know you'll feel at home with a heartfelt approach to banking, including outstanding products and digital conveniences perfect for any season of life. For more details, visit myfarmers.bank. Come home to Farmers Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, part of our tractor lineup rated #1 in durability and owner experience, Z Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Bring home select L Series equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months, plus save up to $800 now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma, or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
That's right. We're back.
We're back.
We're back
I'm
live.
back.
Yeah, Greg Revels is back in
I
studio.
took a day off. I came in early for you a couple of days.
Yeah,
That's
you
just
did.
all I could do.
Yeah.
I had to take a day off.
You basically made up a couple days by coming in early.
I mean, man, what's the deal with getting up that early?
I have no idea.
It's dark.
It's horrible.
It's beautiful.
It's
What
beautiful.
are you guys talking about?
Then you come in here, you come up here, and it's like there's two big fog lights
Yeah.
on as you walk in. And
Exactly.
blind you.
Yeah.
You walk into the door because you can't see anything.
Yeah.
There's so much light out
Absolutely.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it shines all the way from here up to Kern Heights Church.
Yeah,
up there.
it does.
I
It's
mean,
like, it's like, yeah, it's insane.
Those LED lights are amazing things.
The
aren't
first day, my
Yeah.
eyes were not acclimated to that at all, and those lights at 5 in the morning,
Yeah.
burns the face.
Hmm.
Wait,
Yeah.
Jen, let me ask you a question. Does he ever really get here at 5 in the morning?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. He beat me a couple of days ago on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because he forgot he hadn't been here in so long. He forgot
Exactly.
when he was coming.
Yeah.
I thought it was daylight savings time.
That's right.
And also, I was a little late.
Pleasantly surprised. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I like it. This morning though, I really struggled. I stared at myself in the mirror for a good few minutes, like rubbing
Yeah.
my face, can I just go
That's
back to bed?
Yeah, that's what somebody was asking me the other day. Said, how do you decide what you're going to wear? Maybe we were talking about it. I don't remember, but it wasn't on the air. I don't know. How do you decide what you wear? And I said,
Like for the radio?
no, just every day when you get up. What do you? I said, I have to pick it out, or I try to pick it out, because if I wait till that morning, I'll just be standing there. In 15 minutes, I'm still standing there looking, just staring at something, trying. You know what? And it hadn't done anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's really easy for me. I have 3 outfits.
I just decide
3
what
shirts, 2 pairs of pants.
I decide what shoes I want to wear the next day. Then I build something around that.
Well, you're an artist.
Shoes.
I try to be.
Yeah.
You know, my closet is a masterpiece because I put all of my clothes by sweaters, long sleeves, shirts, and tank tops, and they're all rainbow. I sort them by rainbow colors.
Nice.
It's really beautiful.
Colors.
Yeah.
Pastel.
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
I think
I'll
that-
take a picture.
Take a picture
I will.
of that. I think
Yeah.
I will.
that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not taking a picture of my closet, just so you know.
Lots of gray.
It's horrible.
Really? Do you and
yeah.
your wife have separate closets?
Well, sides.
Mm-hmm.
We got a big walk-in closet. and,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
My mess is on one side. Her closet's on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you know, it's like a constant struggle for her because she says you need to clean that up. I said I know.
I tell my husband that we have like a bit of a walk-in closet, and he's just got this like tiny little area because he barely wears anything, and I put his jeans up on top. Every time I clean that up and I walk in there, it's like there's jeans strewn all over the place because he just rips them down.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what he needs? One of those hangers that fold up.
Mm-hmm.
You know that then you fold them down. And
Oh.
yeah.
Because I have the same problem with jeans.
Mhm.
If you got them up here
Mhm.
and there's 5 pairs of them or 4 pairs of them,
Yeah.
then when you pull one out, the rest of them pull out. You know, and it's like, am I going to refold those jeans all the time?
No.
No.
I'm not going to do that.
I know.
So they end up hanging one leg's hanging down. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we got to do something right now. All right. I'm not going to do that. I'm with you, Greg, but I
Okay.
will do this. We have a very special guest on the phone, on the line for us. It's Superintendent Dr. Tyler Broyles over at Cossatot River School District. Are you with us? Can you hear us, sir?
Yes, how are y'all this morning?
Hey,
We're
doing
great.
fine. How are you, man?
Doing good. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. What are we talking about today?
Well, I just wanted to check in and let everybody know it's been a few busy weeks for us here. We just finished our basketball seasons up. The week before last, our girls did great and won the district tournament, and boys went to the finals of district and came in runner-up, and both got a bid to regionals, and girls won in regionals and took the 4th seed, and boys season came to an end in the regional tournament, but we're very proud of them. And earlier this week, our girls played in the state tournament and came up a little short, but we're very proud of both of those teams. You know, we're only losing one senior off that state tournament girls team, so we're looking forward to that. And both teams had a great season. Both coaches won Coach of the Year in the conference, and so a lot to look forward to there. But
No kidding.
silver lining is, and a lot of excitement, is we're pivoting to our spring sports. As you all know, that started this week, and it's the first year that we get to play all of our sports on our new facility. So we're really excited about that, and we have an exciting event that you guys are promoting for us right now, the Donkey Basketball, coming up on March 9th. That's a cheerleading fundraiser, so we are looking forward to that. So a lot of exciting things going on. Our new volleyball coach, Coach Preston Pope, you may remember his name. He was a Nashville Scrapper standout athlete, and he just graduated from college, and we picked him up to be our volleyball coach. He was on campus yesterday, and we took, I think, over 30 girls signed up for junior volleyball, 30 girls signed up for over 30 girls for senior volleyball, and about to get uniforms ordered. We got our football uniforms ordered with Coach Dakota Barrett, and things are just moving along, and a lot of exciting things going on here that we're looking forward to.
No kidding.
I got one question for you. Are you going to
Sure.
participate in the donkey basketball game?
There is a specific and strict weight limit, so I am prohibited, I believe. So, no, sir. I'm anxious to see that, though. They've had those years ago, and they were a success. We had one last year at our Umpire campus, and they tend to be a lot of fun. And it's at the Hatfield Gym, so we're hoping to pull, from all the communities, not just Cossatot River. I think it'd be fun for everybody. So we're trying to put it out there in Mena and Kdqn and in all the surrounding counties and be a fun event for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Your basketball team's had a really good year, as you said. Not much downtime though. You pivot right into spring sports, and I just want to mention one thing about your facilities there. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
I drive by there often, and it just looks like a field of dreams out there kind of thing.
You guys have
It's
done amazing.
Really pretty. And I know
I
the
appreciate
kids are
that
really
a lot.
looking forward to playing there, and y'all are excited about the spring sports.
Well, we are. I appreciate those kind words. Our soccer team, both boys and girls, are coming off state tournament appearances, and our softball team has been in the state tournament recently. Baseball had a good season last year, and we're hoping to have good seasons at the new fields, and kids are going to have a lot of fun playing on them out there, and it's going to be a good season, we hope.
Yeah, sports morale has got to be at an all-time high for you guys, considering how well you do, plus the amazing facilities. And like you said earlier, with the girls' basketball, one senior coming off the team, that makes next season, that just gets you so excited, for next season to do even better,
It's a tough one to lose. She's a big contributor.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of girls that have learned from her and great coaching, and I think they'll fill in that void when she leaves very well, and we could have another deep run next year.
Awesome. Well, I know the big thing we're talking about, and we're trying to get out there right now, is the Donkey basketball, and that's on March 9th at 7 p.m. Is that correct?
That's correct. At 7 p.m. at the Hatfield Gym, and it's a fundraiser for our cheer team. Our cheer team got to go to cheer camp last summer and learned a lot of things and had a lot of fun. So we're trying to raise money to make sure they can continue that. And so, it is a cheer sponsor fundraiser. So we're inviting everybody to come out, and they can contact Jennifer Lawrence for tickets. And should be a whole lot of fun if it's like the other ones.
Absolutely. And not to mention, if you have kids going to Cossatot River School District, or you're thinking about it, you guys have an insanely amazing online presence. I'm looking at the website right now, www.cossatot.us. You can see all the events and everything going on. The transparency for you guys is incredible. And you have really taken the digital and online presence to a new height, especially with the app and everything. Again, if you have kids in Cossatot River, or you're looking at them as a potential school district for your kids, there's no better way to stay updated and enlightened on everything going on.
Well, I appreciate that. I do take pride in trying to do that. Communication is very important with any business, and there is still a place today for a website and also social media to exist at the same time. And I try to make our website a static location for information, administrator phone numbers, emails. Even if you don't have social media, you can see all of our social media posts scroll through on the live feed. I have our athletic tab on there. Anything you would need. If you haven't heard the answer or been given the answer, then the information's on that website for you to find the answer. And, of course, our app, get notifications when things come out real time. So no reason not to know what's going on at Cossatot River, and no reason not to be able to find out if you have a question. And we encourage everybody to follow us and check our website. If you have questions, pull up that administrator page, shoot them an email, give them a call, and we pride ourselves on responding and getting back to people pretty quickly.
Awesome. We appreciate you, Dr. Broyles. And again, for those of you listening, mark your schedule, March 9th at 7 p.m. at the Hatfield Gym for the cheer leading fundraiser. Be there, be square, essentially. Thank you so much for calling, man.
You bet. Thank you for having me. Y'all have a great day.
You too. You too. Looking forward to the next time. There you go. Superintendent Dr. Tyler Broyles over at Cossatot River School District. Always a pleasure to have him on and keep us enlightened on what's going on up there. Their sports is incredible. So, definitely wish I could go up there and play on their facilities.
Their
just for a little
facilities
fun.
are incredible also.
Awesome.
They're really building something special up there.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, we got your local lowdown coming up in just a minute. We have a very special guest in studio for that. So let's go ahead and do the weather, brought to you by First State Bank. Then we'll take a brief break and get them in. It's the Brew Crew.
First State Bank has been serving our area's farmers for almost 50 years. Poultry loans are just one of the many types of agricultural loans that we offer. We understand the agricultural business because we're local, just like you. Stop by any of our branches and speak with a loan officer to see how we can help you meet your agricultural needs. We also offer livestock, farm equipment, farm service agency, guaranteed, and participation loans. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You realize $1 billion bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Number one country weather.
All right, taking a look at the weather for today. We are in a flood watch until, I believe, noon tomorrow. And also, starting at about 3 p.m. today, a wind advisory. The winds are going to be incredibly strong today. We do have a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 3 p.m. Some of these storms could be severe, will be severe, and producing heavy rainfall. A high near 75. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour for right now, but tonight a 100% chance of showers and thunderstorms. We're looking at winds gusting as high as 45 miles per hour and a low of 46 this evening. And tomorrow a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. So guys, just be careful tonight. It's going to be definitely some heavy thunderstorms going on, to the point where, and I haven't mentioned this yet, we were going to be doing the Kdqn baseball team opening up their 8-team Leopard Invitational tournament tonight against the Waldron Bulldogs. That has been postponed. I'm sure we will be able to join the tournament tomorrow, but for tonight, that game is not happening due to the inclement weather. So, guys, just watch out. It's currently 62 degrees outside your number one country studios right now. Yesterday's high was 74, the low 57.21 inches of rainfall. And I believe it's going to be a bit of a wild night. So we're going to take a brief break and come back with our very special guest in studio for the local lowdown. It's the Brew Crew.
Ashdown Machine and Supply, formerly OMS, is your one-stop shop for metal fabrication. EMS does all type of metal fabrication and plasma work and fine detail cutting, and offers the largest selection of bolts and Arclitect, as well as a fine line of tools and accessories. AMS also offers sandblasting and powder coating. Ashdown Machine and Supply specializes in all types of hydraulic work. If it involves machinery, they have it. They can get it or they can build it. Stop by 249 Northwest Front Street in Ashdown or give them a call at 870-898-3882.
Cactus Plaza has the fuel you need for your engine and your body. Power up with their great line of energy drinks like Red Bull, Monster Energy, Bang, Full Throttle, Turbo, and more. Or quench your thirst with the Powerade water. Cactus Plaza has non-ethanol fuel and diesel, along with fuel supplements such as Quicksilver or marine lubricants, oil treatments, brake fluids, small engine fuels, as well as premium racing fuels. So if you need power, Cactus Plaza is the place to get it. Get yours today in Kdqn, just 1 block east of the 7071 junction.
Banking locally does a lot for your community. Diamond Bank is a family-owned community bank that makes all of our decisions locally. With Diamond Bank's new rewards checking accounts, we pay you to bank with us. Earn a high interest rate or get cash back every month. Stop by one of our 15 convenient locations today and discover the Diamond Bank difference. Or visit us online at www.diamond.bank. Diamond Bank, 404 East Collin Ray Drive in Kdqn. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
Try the new Sonic Steak and Bacon Grilled Cheese. Savory steak mixed with grilled onions topped with crispy bacon and melty American cheese, plus creamy mayo and tangy barbecue sauce. Or try it spicy with zesty cheese sauce and jalapenos.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing.
Sonic Steak and Bacon Grilled Cheese.
Sonic.
Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
When you're looking to buy a new car, truck, or SUV, or just need a quality repair shop for your existing one, James Hodge Dodge will definitely fulfill your needs. They pride themselves on being one of the outstanding dealerships in McCurtain County and for the surrounding area. Their entire team is fully committed to delivering on the Hodge promise. Great deals for both new and pre-owned vehicles and top customer satisfaction. And remember, free oil changes for life with the Hodge Auto Group. James Hodge Dodge, South Park Drive in Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
You know that Kdqn Auto Group sells a lot of great cars, but do you know that they also rent vehicles? The rental department at Kdqn Auto Group has a vehicle to accommodate any size family. There are cars, trucks, minivans, SUVs, and even passenger vans to choose from. The transit vans come in sizes to accommodate 8, 12, or 15 passengers, with plenty of room for luggage, great for group outings and family vacations, daily and weekly rates available. Call Tammy Huddleston at Kdqn Auto Group Rental Department at 870-642-3604. Kdqn Auto Group for Rentals, 8623 East Colin Drive in Queen.
That's right. We are back, and it's time now for the local lowdown, my friends, brought to you by Kdqn Motorsports. ATVs, mowers, trimmers, parts, service, and accessories, and mowing season is upon us. So for any of those zero-turn mowers, if you need to get your original one serviced or you need to get a new one, stop by Kdqn Motorsports today. Also brought to you by Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Greg is back. So it's Greg, Sandra, and Fernando offering great personalized service if you're an individual in need of tax preparations. Give them a call today. Also by Redstone Heat and Air. They want to explicitly say it is the time to call them now so that they can come and service and tune up your HVAC system before the summer hits, and they do a full,
which will be next week.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's been 80 degrees already this week.
Absolutely. Yeah. So call Ronnie Wilson today at Redstone Heat and Air, 580-236-5020 to get your duct work, your he texted me actually the entire process.
Yeah.
It's intensive.
It is.
So, but it's very necessary. So give them a call today, Redstone Heat and Air. We appreciate them. We have a very special in-studio guest today, Gayla Youngblood. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Doing great.
You know, she's going to be the new superintendent at Horatio Schools.
Right.
And very excited about that. It's I think you say an historic hire. Is that how you, is it?
Yeah.
I know that's that's your deal, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It's a historic hire. Yeah. I'm very honored to be the first woman superintendent of Horatio School District. So
cool.
Such an honor.
Yeah, that really is an honor, and you and not. I mean, we don't want to talk about that because you're a woman, but because you are extremely qualified for the position too. And you know, one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about just for a second, I mentioned this to you. You kind of went for full circle.
I have. You know, I've been let me start this way. You know, I had been 5, I guess, a couple of weeks before I went to kindergarten, and I have been a student or a teacher every year since I was 5. So I guess the school business is in my DNA. I don't really know a life without a school in it, certainly. But yes, I started my career at Horatio Elementary School. I was 21 years old, coming into the field, going to set the world on fire. I graduated in December, so it's hard to find a job in December. And so I took a maternity leave for a spring semester, and then just waylaid away, and I got my own classroom, and so I had lots of good years at Horatio Elementary starting out.
That's great, and so you moved around a little bit.
Yes.
And then you've done several different jobs. You've been an in-class teacher.
Yes.
You've also been a facilitator for, what did you facilitate?
I facilitated the literacy.
Literacy
with Mary Beth.
Yeah.
I know you know that lady.
I know her.
I know you answered to her.
Yeah.
Those were some good times. I want to give a shout out to Terry Phillips, still principal at Kdqn Elementary School, really a mentor to me. Invested a lot of time and energy in me, and we did a lot of great work.
Yeah.
So administration is just bread and butter for you.
Yeah. But I was telling Greg earlier that 6 years ago I was sitting in a classroom at Horatio Elementary in 4th grade, and so I know the day-to-day struggles, and I know how hard it is to be a classroom teacher, and I know that is one of the most noble professions in the world, and so I want to bring a lot of honor to that position, and always keep in mind their perspectives in decision making.
Yeah. And that's important to go through the ranks like that.
Yes.
So say you're dumb like me, and you don't know exactly what a superintendent does. What do you plan on bringing to the position, and what kind of qualities do you have that you think will really help you with success?
Well, of course, the superintendent is the leading director of the district, and they oversee the day-to-day operations, personnel, budgeting, instructional practice, all kinds of, just the overseer of all of that. And so, I feel like my experiences in the past have helped kind of groom me into that position, so that I have been in so many different roles, and I've seen the needs and the support that staff need and students need in their learning journeys. So I feel like that's a big deal. But as far as just me, really, all I've ever done is grind and hustle in the school business. And hard work and just doing what's best for kids comes first, and that's the way that the tone will be set moving forward.
I love that, and especially somebody stepping into a position like that who maybe only did administration, never was school or in class teacher, this and that. With the fact that you've kind of experienced it all means there's no unturned stones, right? You kind of know what needs to happen inside of a school.
I hope that gives me a lot of street cred, if you will.
Sure.
Because I've been in the trenches, and very recently, and so throughout my career, taught in very highly tested subject areas. So I understand the state testing system and how to proceed with students in that regard.
And you've also been involved in all phases of schools. I mean, you've been elementary.
Yes.
You were a high school principal, right?
Yes.
And,
So I'm currently.
So that's what you're doing right now.
Yeah, and I hope that makes me a better leader, in that I really have worked in all of the levels. I've taught in the elementary, middle, and high school levels. I've helped lead teachers at those levels, and so I do think that gives me some very unique experiences to draw on as we move forward.
Absolutely.
So one of the things that the superintendents that's kind of different for superintendents, I think, it would be more the business side of school.
Yes.
Because you really don't get that as a principal too much.
Not as much.
Not as much. And so now you've got a budgeting process. You've got the financial aspects of it. You've got the people aspects of it. Just the keeping people hired and taking care of their needs, and also what they do. I know a lot of that's going to come because you've been doing some of it, but do you feel like that is that going to be a big burden on you think, or you think it's something that you're prepared for and not going to have to?
Time and time again in my career, I've had to learn new things, and I've had to face challenges and seek expertise from those people that I trust and that I know are in the know. So we have an excellent staff an administrative staff at Horatio Schools, and I know that they're going to bring their expertise to the table, and of course every voice will be heard. And then I have some area superintendent, leaders that I hope to reach out to and have mentor me. Yeah. And so I have been there's been so much support and folks calling and offering their help that I know I'm going to have a lot of lifelines out there.
Yeah.
Great. That's great.
And it's just I can't stress enough, like you said, being in the trenches, street cred, that kind of thing. Yeah. Every time you kind of get to that next level, the ground kind of becomes a little more unclear, like, the real boots on the ground. So when you get to that superintendent position, you still remember that. So that's why, I think that's really good to just rise through the ranks. And I'm sure all of your teachers, your in-class teachers, are thankful to have a superintendent who's been in their shoes before and knows that, hey, we need this, or, knows where everything's important in school, right? And you should never leave one thing left out for another. So
I really feel all of my career, all of my experiences have just enhanced my performance in this position. I really am of the people, if you will, and have come up kind of the hard way. And the only thing I really ever had going for me is, my parents always instilled in me to work hard and don't give up and be creative and think out of the box. And that served me all of these years.
Paying off for sure. And I'm really excited to see where you can take Horatio school districts. And it's already a great school district. So, just leaps and bounds. I mean, keep going.
Sounds great. I know.
Yeah.
I know you just mentioned to me the girls were in the state tournament.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they lost last
Yes.
night. But a great year for them.
Oh,
they had a great year.
They were such a pleasure to watch and just played their hearts out every game. So I think they ended with a record of 29-7, which is amazing. And they're just excellent kids. Not only great athletes, they're just great kids.
Yeah.
Now, now they will be home Saturday because that's a 3-day drive from where they had to go to Rector.
It's a long way.
Yeah, it is a long way.
It's a long way.
It's a long
Yes,
way.
sir.
It's about as far from here as you can get and stay in Arkansas.
Yeah.
But anyway, they had a great year. Really excited about that. But we're really excited for you too because I think that it's just like we said, it's historic. I mean, I know you. I know you're going to do a great job, and just congratulations not only to you, but to Horatio Schools for an excellent hire.
Thank you so much.
No
I
problem.
appreciate that.
And me personally, I'm super excited because especially since I've started this job, I've become a lot more familiar and intimate with school, more than when I was a student. I went to a very large high school, and you just get lost in the weeds in that. I never got to meet my superintendent. I barely ever saw my principal more than once. And I was sent to his office. It was like, nice to meet you. So when you get down to this local level, meet people such as yourself.
It is. I went to a small high school. I went to Wicks High School. Go Warriors! And so I'm kind of accustomed to that more small hometown feel in a school. And I want to be very visible. I want to be out in the schools helping teachers, and I'm not going to be someone who sits behind a desk. That's just not who I am. So, I'm excited to be able to get back and out there in both schools and do some really great work.
We're excited for you.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming in.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for asking me.
And hey, this won't be the last time.
No.
Come back.
All right.
All right.
You're more than welcome anytime.
That's right.
There you go. Big thank you. Thank you to Gayla Youngblood, of course. That's the local lowdown brought to you by Redstone Heat and Air. Make sure you get your HVAC services taken care of now, my friends. So we'll go. I have a full list. I'm going to get that itemized on things they'll do for you. We'll keep bringing that with the local lowdown. Of course, Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. If you're a small business, things like payroll, sales tax, and licensure, get them taken care of.
You want your tax return done? Now.
Yes,
Get it in now.
Yes.
It's time.
That's right. And DeQueen Motorsports, Bad Boy, X-Mark, Cub Cadet. That's all I need to say. Go and get your zero turns, your new ones or your old ones serviced at
Now.
1587 Highway 7. All of it's right now,
that's right.
okay?
It's time.
In a few weeks, it'll be like, okay.
It'll be too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do it now.
All right. Big thank you again.
Thank you.
And we'll have the Birthday Club brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed coming up next.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant has immediate openings for production workers. Both shifts, part-time and temporary positions also available with wages from $17.25 up to $21.95 per hour, as well as a $2 per hour attendance incentive. All new hires receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in DeQueen, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action, equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in DeQueen today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
Dr. Frank Teed.
Dr. Frank Teed brings you the birthday club today.
Are you from Minnesota?
I don't know
or
where
is
I'm
that
from.
Irish? Or
I
is
don't
that
know.
Ireland?
I just make this. It just started happening.
Ooh, Dr. Frank Teed.
Dr. Frank Teed.
All right. Hey, we got a stack of birthdays coming in. Look at
What's
that.
the deal with that?
Boom. And boom.
Did you give me the one that's unreadable?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
no,
the one.
No unreadable ones today.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Is JB Jr. here?
No.
No.
No. He's not here. We can read them. Yep.
All right. I'm going to kick this one off. Margaret Hicks saying happy birthday to Aiden Alspaw, our grandson. He is 14 today. We love you from Papa and Margaret. Happy birthday, Aiden Alspaw, coming through on our Facebook Live. You are more than welcome to do that. Before we get into ours, 642-2190. Call it in. Send it through our email, numberonecountry@yahoo.com. You can send them through our Facebook messages, but they do not update very quickly. So go ahead and send them through our Facebook Live. That's immediate, my friends.
Yeah. And I got a happy belated birthday. This was from yesterday.
Yeah.
Summer Pond of Horatio. Actually, it was 2 days ago, excuse me. And she turned 18 on Tuesday, the 28th.
Nice.
Happy birthday from Mom.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
I've
birthday,
got a
Summer.
happy belated birthday to Autumn Fullerton, who's a leap year baby. She was born on February 29th of 2012. She's only 2, but she's had 11 birthday parties. That's from Mom. So happy belated birthday, Autumn.
Awesome. And we have a big happy birthday going out to Razzie Bailey of
Razzie,
Kdqn.
happy
Yeah.
birthday.
39 today. Happy birthday, Razzie Bailey, from Aunt Doodle.
All right.
Aunt Doodle.
Doodle.
And I have a very special one here.
Okay.
Very special. A huge happy birthday going out to Doodle Boykin, who turns 81 today. That's a happy birthday from Debbie, Robbie, Mike, Amber, the Justin Dixon family, and the Stephen Bailey family. Happy birthday, Doodle Boykin.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Doodle.
birthday.
81.
And she calls and tells everybody else's birthday.
Absolutely.
Yep.
She
Happy
calls
birthday.
in everybody's birthday, so it's very nice that everybody can call her in. Happy birthday.
And I'll tell you this, you wouldn't know she was 81 if you saw her.
I don't think I would, yeah.
Nah, she's an amazing woman.
Awesome. Happy birthday.
It's also Dr. Seuss's birthday, but he's been canceled, so
He
we
has
can't
been
talk
canceled.
about him.
Yeah, forget about teaching and entertaining our kids
Yeah.
for generations. He's now no longer
a
fit.
non-entity.
Yeah, he's a non-entity. He is persona non grata in our woke world.
That's right.
When we've awoken, we noticed that specifically Dr. Seuss, get him!
Yeah, people with blue hair.
Yeah,
got him. That's
yeah,
what they did.
that's right.
It was people with blue hair.
It was
that
the people
canceled.
in his drawings.
Yeah, that's right.
They looked like the Who's.
It was Cindy Lou Who. She grew up and she got mad.
Turn your flashlight off, Greg.
Oh, my
What
goodness.
happened?
I don't know. John Bon Jovi turns 61 today.
What?
Yeah.
61?
And he's wanted. Wanted. Oh, sorry. Okay. Happy birthday, John Bon Jovi. Also, the
Luke
big
Combs.
man, Luke Combs turns 33 today. Rebel Wilson turns 43, who is in one of those she got body shamed for getting skinny.
Yes, she did.
So she was like the overweight hero.
Mhm.
And then when she got skinny, they threw her in the trash.
They absolutely did.
Yeah.
He found
Same
it
with
very
Adele.
offensive.
Yeah. I can't believe you would get healthy.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite singer's birthday is today.
Chris Martin from Coldplay?
No.
Really? Because he turns 46 today.
Yeah, but-
I didn't know you liked Coldplay.
I do like Coldplay.
Yeah, me too.
But my favorite singer of all time.
Yeah?
She's got the purest voice ever. Karen Carpenter.
Karen Carpenter. Did she sing? Oh, was she a solo act or?
She sang with her brother.
What was the name of their?
The Carpenters.
The Carpenters.
Yeah.
I am unaware, my friend. I've never heard her, so I need to check her out.
You need to check her out.
My favorite female singer of all time.
Yeah.
There's a few.
Mhm.
Patti LaBelle is up there, and Rihanna. I got to be honest. I think she
Sure.
has an incredible voice. There's a few others, but Patti LaBelle probably takes my number one spot. I think she's got the best voice.
Yeah. I think the thing you and you know this about music production, about production stuff. If you're in studio, you can make me sound good.
It's true.
Singing,
Yeah.
and so The thing when you listen to Karen Carpenter, that was back in the 60s, 70s. They didn't do it back then like that. They didn't have that capability of making somebody that can't sing sound like they can.
Yeah.
And
it's always like you got to watch their live.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know? Did you have the Carpenters ever on like Ed Sullivan or something like that doing that?
They were
just
on.
nail it. See, Patti LaBelle, she could belt out pretty much anything live. I like Rihanna live. I think I specifically went and back and watched some of those, and to make sure she can actually sing like that.
Yeah.
Because it is what Greg brings up is an issue for sure. You know who else I really like, but I can't really say she's my favorite singer because I don't know her name. I always forget her name. The lead singer of Heart.
Nancy Wilson.
Nancy Wilson. She is incredible, and she's like
she's
such a crush of mine.
Yeah.
I love Stevie Nicks. She's number one on my list.
Stevie Nicks is incredible.
Yeah.
It's also, let's see, it's Daniel Craig's birthday.
Yeah.
It's Method Man's birthday.
Method Man.
Yeah, Method Man, 52. The OG. Bryce Dallas Howard. She turns 42 today. These are actually people I know. Reggie Bush turns 38. Look at that.
Did he get his trophy back?
I don't think so.
I didn't think he did either.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Natalie Emanuel from Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Gorgeous. I mean, drop.
Oh, yeah.
Drop dead gorgeous she is.
Useless.
There are a lot of people.
Game of Thrones. Sorry.
I see.
Game of Thrones is useless?
No, her character.
That's
Useless.
fair. That's fair.
There's a lot of people having birthdays on Facebook today.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, any you know that you want to shout out?
Yeah, Julie Tollett's having a birthday today. Shout out to her. She's a teacher at Kdqn Elementary. Also did some basketball coaching. And I actually coached her in basketball.
Oh, nice.
In Pee Wee's.
Oh,
I
happy
take
birthday.
credit for all her success.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you know.
How about this one? Gloria Bennett on Facebook Live says happy belated birthday to Louise Gilmore Goodman from the Bennett family. Her birthday was on March 1st.
All right.
Yeah, happy birthday, Louise.
Happy birthday.
Voxpo just commented drummer singer.
Drummer singer?
Phil Collins is the only one I can. What are other drummer singers? Dave Grohl.
David Grohl, yeah.
But I don't think he sings and drums at the same time. I know I'm
Don
missing
Henley.
one. Don Henley. Oh man, he's incredible.
Yeah.
He's got one of the best voices of all time for sure. Hey, I got another big one coming through. A huge happy birthday, probably our last. Big happy birthday going out to Litzy Hernandez of Kdqn from the Garcias. Litzy turns 18 today. Take it easy.
Man.
Take it easy. It's a Thursday, all right?
Yeah,
it's your
you're-
birthday
yeah,
weekend.
You're an adult.
Yeah.
For some things.
Although I do have to calm down because when I was in Canada, the drinking age is 18.
Well, I know.
So every time I'm like, 18, don't take it. Wait, no,
That's what I was
you're
going
not
to say.
allowed
You
to.
can go to war for our country, but
Yeah.
you can't drink a beer.
Do not do that.
Yeah, that's right. So
yeah. Awesome. There you go. Oh, Karen Carpenter, she's saying, Voxpo says, is a drummer singer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
she is.
That's cool. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's really tough because you are rhythm and you also have to sing.
Yeah.
Which singing goes over top. Singing doesn't necessarily line up with rhythm.
Not
Almost
always.
ever. Yeah, or not
that's right.
always. Yeah.
Not all. Yeah, that's right.
Unless you're a rapper. You got to stay with the drum beat. But apart from that, yeah, I cannot. So I can play. If I hop on a drum set, I can go along with a small easy rock song, and I could do some pretty good fills. But I'm useless with a bass drum. Just absolutely useless. And I had a friend, we used to jam all the time, and he was really good with the bass drum, but he couldn't, with the hands, he couldn't hit any fills or do anything like that. So I was always like, you do the bass drum, and I'll handle the stuff up top. And
So
we'll,
in other words,
together,
he's the guy that had the rhythm.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. I have no rhythm. So, but together we make one mediocre drummer. There you go.
I used to play the flute.
You did used to play the flute. I used to play the violin.
You did, and the
And the
trumpet.
trombone.
I can play the piano.
Trombone.
I can play the piano.
I was not a trumpet player.
I'm sorry.
Trumpet players, okay, trumpet
I
players.
dated a
played-
trumpet player.
Yeah, exactly. You can play piano?
Yeah.
Pretty good?
Poorly.
Yeah, okay.
Mm.
I can play Jump by
I know where the.
Hey.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we read that one. Yep.
Oh, we already read one?
Yeah, we read one already.
Okay.
All right. Voxpo says I can't even keep time clapping.
I've noticed that myself.
Yeah.
When people are doing this.
Yeah.
Somehow I get off all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm the only one. Yeah, I'm the only one. They're going, and I'm going.
Yeah, yeah.
Right after they do it.
Right
I can't
after they do it, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty good at that.
I hear it.
You know what it is, Vox? They're all wrong. Our times is just different.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jen, would you do me a favor on air?
I can.
Grab that folder for me.
Yes.
You're the best. Who's it? Do you have a favorite drummer of all time, Greg? I love Bill Ward from Black Sabbath. I think he's one of my favorite drummers of all time.
Yeah. I think Phil Collins is a really good drummer.
Phil.
I mean, you forget how good a drummer he was because of
Genesis
his solo
yeah.
career kind of deal. But I mean, he's so good. He was so good at that.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Very, very good. I like anybody who smashes the drums. That's my favorite sign of a drummer, is somebody who just breaks, like Bill Ward has a whole thing of sticks because he breaks them every song. I love that, And Phil Collins, come on, he can smash them.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite drummer, Jen? Neil Peart, John Bonham?
No. I'm a huge fan of Dave Grohl, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think he's
great.
absolutely fantastic.
He is a fantastic drummer.
I thought she was going to say Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
No, and honestly, Travis Barker is incredible.
He's very good.
Yeah.
He's very good.
Yeah.
I will say this. I would love to be able to have a house where I could set up a whole jam space with drum kit and everything and just jam with a lot of different people. So I'm on the lookout for a house like that, and I'm going to be a first-time buyer. So I'm definitely going to be going with Hale Real Estate Sales to set up my jam space dream. Hale Real Estate Sales still believes in that good old-fashioned custom personalized friendly service. What's wrong with me?
It's custom.
It's custom, all right? And I'm a first-time buyer, but that doesn't matter. If you're a commercial investor, Hale Real Estate Sales is the place to go in Sevier County and the surrounding area. See all of their listings at halerealestatesales.com or give them a call at 870-584-3001. Their amazing crew of brokers ready to help you. Frida Arndt, Juan Balderas, Bud Gentry, Sandy Brewster, Larry Hale himself, Jerry Don Killian, Eric Smith, all of them ready to give you a hand in purchasing a new home. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I have no idea. They do.
Can be done.
Exactly. I got to go see them because I'm sure I just need to go in and talk to somebody. And they have plenty of people on staff for me. Also, Juan Balderas is their bilingual option. So obviously buying a house can be a very complicated affair. And if English is not your first language, you might feel more comfortable buying a house with somebody who can speak some Spanish. So if you're listening to that. Or Dothraki. Actually, Juan can speak 15 languages.
Can he speak Dothraki?
He can speak English, and he can speak Spanish, and then the rest are all made-up languages. But he can still speak them. Klingon, Vulcan,
Pig Latin,
Dothraki. He can
I
speak
like
it all.
Dothraki.
Me
It's
too.
a real gentle, loving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Language.
So check them out today, halerealestatesales.com, or give them a call, 870-584-3001 at Hale Real Estate Sales.
It can be done.
Hell yeah.
We're looking at adding. We're back live, by the way, but we're looking at adding another mic to this studio, which is desperately needed for the way that we have the show set up. But that means I have to convince everybody to spend a lot of money to do it. But it's going to happen. All right, we're going to cut corners. We're going to be cheap about it and smart, and get a fourth mic in this studio. Okay, it's a goal of mine by the summertime, because it's not as easy. First of all, I need to get another channel added to this board, a mic channel. Those are not cheap, and I don't know how to solder very well. In fact, the last time I soldered, I purposefully I freaked out and stabbed a hole through the circuit board with the soldering iron, ruining both in the process. I never act like a child when something like that is going on. For some reason, I just flipped out and channeled my inner 5-year-old and got really, and I spaz cried, and it was a whole thing. So I need to add another channel. I need to get 2 vocal processors. It's a whole ordeal, man. I thought it would be.
So we
easier
can't
than
just
that.
plug in a mic to it?
No, sir.
I'm just kidding.
No, sir.
I would have asked the same thing.
Yeah. Where?
I don't know.
Lots of places.
Lots of places.
Well,
yeah.
We could do that, but Joe Blaze wouldn't have a mic then.
Exactly. We need to get 5 mics. Really 6. You know what? Let's just cap it at 8 mics in here.
I think you ought to just get a whole new board that's got enough mics for if there were 16 people in here.
16 mics.
Yeah.
that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. There won't ever be that many, but you want to make sure that you're prepared in case something happens.
And then what
How
if
about-
Razzle Dazzle comes?
Yeah,
32, I actually think is.
Yeah, that's true.
32 is
Yeah,
probably
they all
the
need
right
a mic
number.
to-
They
for
all need a
themselves
mic.
so they can stand there and go.
Exactly.
32 mics.
32 mics.
Yeah.
So they can go, my name is.
Yeah.
Is
that was your first time on the radio?
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah.
That was actually when you were gone.
Yeah.
You know, you ever seen that? You seen that Seinfeld where George and Elaine get left alone together?
Oh, yeah.
They don't
They
have
have
anything
no
to talk
idea.
about.
Yeah.
It's like me and Jen in here.
Oh,
You know,
no.
on the radio, it's like.
Don't tell me I'm the linchpin between all of this.
Maybe
take
you
me
are.
out, you guys have no chemistry.
Yeah. I don't think that's true.
No, it's not true. You guys have
I think
chemistry
we did
from,
great, don't you, Jen?
Well, I don't know now.
I thought we did wonderful.
I thought so too. I really did.
There was just one time with her, you know, and it was me.
Yeah.
I mean, she was doing something. I was like, you know, just looking around. I go, oh yeah, we're on the air.
We're on.
Yeah.
Yes. No, don't worry about the few seconds of dead air. In fact, embrace it. That's what
I
say.
do. I do.
You know what? Let's all take a moment of silence for a
Okay.
moment. All right, we are back.
That's
live.
the new breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, the fishkit. Fishkit.
So disgusting.
Yeah. Tartar sauce, American craft single.
And a big slimy piece of
fish. Yeah.
Grilled fish.
On a biscuit.
Yeah.
A fishkit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to be a millionaire. A bajillionaire.
Yeah.
No. And then you're going to get sued because everybody got food poisoning from old fish.
It'll be fresh.
It'll be fresh fish.
Don't eat fish for breakfast.
We're a day away from the nearest ocean.
It'll be fresh.
It'll be fresh.
It'll
Totally.
be brought in fresh every week.
Yes.
Once a week.
I was watching Breaking Bad last night. I realized, everybody's giving it a bad rap for being like, it's like a dark show. It's a heartwarming story about a teacher who gets cancer, and one of his former students, helps to raise money for his medical bills.
And his family.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the show's about.
That's all it's about.
Forget about the rest.
Yeah.
It's a heartwarming tale, okay?
Yeah, you can view it that way.
Yeah.
I don't know how you'd explain all the deaths and explosions.
That happens every day.
Yeah, that's just stuff.
That's
just
just
stuff.
that goes on.
Yeah.
That's just lies.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. It is such a heartwarming story.
It really is.
Yeah, and the way his family appreciates it so much for what he does for them.
Yeah.
I mean, it just really makes feel it right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I watch it, I'm just, this is so nice.
I have a problem admitting when I'm watching one of my favorite TV shows of all time that I have an issue with it.
Uh-oh.
And I do have an issue
With which one?
with The Mandalorian.
Uh-oh.
Because in season 2, in the last episode, we all know who Baby Yoda is. Baby Yoda was picked up by Luke Skywalker to go train him to be, to harness the Force,
So
right?
that Baby Yoda is Yoda?
No, his name's Grogu, but people know him as Baby Yoda for some reason.
Oh, because he looks like
He
Yoda.
looks like Yoda,
And
yeah, but he's a baby.
Yeah.
But his real name's Grogu. Anyway, so Luke Skywalker comes, takes Grogu to do some training and leaves. But then in episode 1 of season 3, the Mandalorian has Grogu again with him. And they don't talk about it.
Maybe they will. Maybe they will.
I would hope so, because
Yeah.
we're just kind of like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my. So I was watching, like I said, I was watching Breaking Bad last night, and this is why it's a great show, for just some of the subtle things. If you've watched the show once through and really enjoyed it, I would encourage a rewatch because you catch so many things. So in the first episode, they need to buy an RV. So Walt goes and pulls out his entire life savings and gives it to Jesse to buy an RV, and then the next minute they have an RV and they're doing their business in it. Now, way later, in the third or fourth season, they go to what Jesse actually did with that money and how he acquired the RV way later. You don't see that in that first episode, but he ends up just completely blowing the money, and
That's
then
great.
Yeah, and then having no money and just being like, darn, I need an RV. This one dude gave me his life savings to buy an RV, and that one guy's like, I'll get you one. I'll go and get you. And he basically just steals one for him.
It was pretty crappy too.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. But that's one of the reasons why that show is kind of brilliant, especially on a rewatch. I'm like, oh yeah, they're gonna show that in a few seasons.
Yeah.
I'll be able to watch that next year.
Yeah, if you ever get there.
I don't think I will.
Yeah, you will. You will.
Yeah.
And see, that gives you something. I think that gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah.
You just sit there and binge watch it in 3 days, and it's over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really feel like when the baby goes to bed on Friday, I'm going to be watching
That's great.
all of that.
Make sure you got snacks and beverages
Yeah.
and getting your
Definitely.
PJs.
Oh yeah.
Do it up.
We were talking last night. I know.
You can just see Tyler's PJs.
What do you think they are?
You probably got them on.
It's fair. It's fair. I kind of do in a way.
Yeah.
Our mom is a big fan of buying us all PJ, so I
Yeah.
imagine you have some from her.
Yeah, I lounge in PJs.
Yeah.
I don't sleep in PJs. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that right now.
Yeah.
But the thing is Allie and I were talking yesterday. We were like, why don't we do dinners like your siblings? And I was like, well, one, Jen has always done it. She's always cooked amazing meals every night. You know, we ate cold cans of SpaghettiOs 2 nights ago. That's what we had for dinner. You know, and Jen makes, you know, crazy meals. Patrick's been doing it, but I also said, hey, listen, I also know Patrick's, you know, dinner and cooking habits from before the baby. Not that it was bad or anything, but it was simple. It wasn't anything usually crazy. Every once in a while, you know, he'd do something kind of out of the, but I know with the baby now that they're all eating the same food, he's trying to make a point of, and we'll do that too.
Absolutely.
You know? But for now, we don't have to feel
all
too
three
bad.
of you will be cold spaghetti.
Exactly. Yeah, I was like, we can't be doing that. Because it was what was that, Tuesday night? Yeah. It was about 9:30, and we're like, we haven't eaten yet. Oh, no. So, cold can of SpaghettiOs for you. There you
Well,
What do you think about, you know, it's interesting that we try to present this picture of what family life's like to our kids, but we don't really believe in that ourselves.
No.
You know, because we're gonna have supper at 5 o'clock every night, and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna have a meat, a vegetable, a salad, and a dessert. And you're gonna drink a glass of milk. Every day. That's what we're gonna do.
Right.
And then you get to be an adult and you're eating cold spaghetti.
Exactly.
At
Exactly.
9:30 at night.
Yeah.
Or whatever, you know.
You just try.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
try to get them when they're a kid, you know, to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then you know, it's just you try to make things what we term as normal.
Yeah.
What is normal?
I believe a cold can of SpaghettiOs is more normal than a full food pyramid dinner, you know?
Yeah.
For me, at least. Because I'm still 29, and I'm still adjusting to the fact that
You have to be an adult.
That I have to be an adult. If I wanted to eat a cold can of SpaghettiOs, nobody was there to gainsay me about it.
That's right.
You know, and I'd let them stack up the cans, you know, or, you know, great, no dishes and that kind of thing. Now I have to be like, oh, yeah, I got to do things.
Well, that's called responsibility.
Ugh, I hate it. How do you deal with it?
Being responsible for another human being is an awesome responsibility.
Is it?
Yeah, well, you know.
I know.
You do know.
Yeah. It's brought a whole other purpose
It doesn't
to
get
life.
easier.
No. I'm the last person I think about every day now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's not dark.
It's not. No, it's not dark. It's not dark. I just have a different view into everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to work on myself. I have to work on another human.
Well, Jen's been that way her whole life.
Yeah.
She's always, I know just what I know about her, that she's always taking care of other people before herself.
It's true.
Yeah.
From the time she was born.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yes,
She
I've
took
always
care of me.
Yeah, I've always been a very nurturing person. Yeah.
I punched you in the face once.
I punched you in the face once.
That's true.
I still say it was an accident, and you came up and bopped me.
Yeah.
Like our parents were like, "Go get her."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
And one time Jen was just roasting me in front of the family when I was young, and I
Mm.
just got up off my seat, walked up to her, and just punched her right in the face.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't remember this. This is all stories.
I
told.
do. I do remember it.
And then one time Jen punched me in the face when we were trying to play bunk bed
Yeah,
fort.
yeah. But it
And
was an
just bleeding.
accident, and I think it wasn't it with
Yeah,
the
it was she monkey palmed me.
Yeah.
Like
Started
Steven Seagal.
spewing
Steven
blood.
Seagal'd you.
She's Steven Seagal.
And she didn't even know Steven Seagal.
No.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
But I will tell you though, it's I do have a tendency to nurture others, and for a long time I stopped nurturing myself, and that was devastating. I think that's so. I find it very important to spend time loving yourself, learning how to love yourself. It just helps out in the grand scheme of things.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
Hey, look there. A bonus pro tip from Jen today.
Yes.
There you go.
Very true.
Yeah.
There has been a couple times where Allie's like, I should probably give you a night off. Like, you know, go to my dad's or something with the baby. And I'm like, for a split second, I'm like, man, that would be nice, because I'm used to since I left high school or whatever, left my parents' house, I've just been alone.
Yeah.
You know, I lived with you and I lived with Patrick
Right.
and stuff, but I had my own alone thing. And then especially for the past couple of years living out on my own.
Yeah.
So I haven't had a night since I basically since the day I found out the baby was mine. or since, you know, so that's my split second reaction. But then I'm also like, wait, no man who has a baby gets a night. You just don't get a night.
Right?
Well, that's parenthood.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just deal with not having a night anymore.
No, it's always great to have a night.
Yeah, I want a night, but at the same time, I'm like, well, you need a night. You know, or you know, so maybe there can be a give and take there.
Exactly, a balance.
You know,
but I'm not of the mindset that when a person becomes a parent, they're just giving up everything. They don't deserve nights out or time to themselves.
Right.
I don't believe that for a second. If you've got family around or friends that say, "Hey, I'll take the kid for a night," you absolutely can take a night off, and you deserve it.
I think maybe rewording that. I don't think you deserve a night.
I do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you can get one. You got a night coming to you at some point, but it's like that's what I don't like about it. I don't like this thing where I'm like, yeah, I am in, you know, I deserve a night. I have a night allotted to me, and I want to, you know, it's this kind of thing. I don't want to be thought of as a guy who needs a night.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And I think
if that makes sense.
You know, and I know I'm paraphrasing this, and Jen can tell me if I'm wrong, but I think what she said is very important. You got to love yourself before you can love others.
Absolutely.
I didn't get that chance though.
Well,
you know.
Yeah, you did, but you got to continue to do that. It's not a one-time thing. It's a lifelong thing.
Right.
And if you do that, then that's going to allow you the freedom to love other people.
Yeah. For me, how I am right now, it's kind of like if you had a construction crew working on a bit of the highway that's shut down, that highway, and they've taken months and months to do it, and then all of a sudden they just gave up and left all the equipment there and all the signs. That's what I feel like right now. I feel like I have stopped.
You're
that
at a full
part.
stop right
I'm
now.
at a full stop on working on myself, you know, and it's just now I'm just aggravating all the drivers who have to take the detour eternally, you know. And now that's in my mind. I just see there's a backhoe, there's signs, men working, but men are not working there. And one day I'll get there, you know.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really trying to hone that part of me and work on myself, and then.
Well, I think I think you need to continue to do that. The construction needs to be an ongoing process.
Yeah.
And now we are probably through with the Dr. Phil portion of the
Well,
show, don't you think? Maybe not?
Well, I just wanted to say I think it's really important to start off with small steps. You don't need to finish that road right away, right? Just start chipping away at it just bit by bit. And I know it's different for men, but I mean, if there's small things you can do once a day starting off that you do for yourself that makes you feel better, I think that's a start.
Eat KFC alone in my car. Oh,
I would say no to that because that KFC is not going to make you feel good afterwards, right?
It will. Not afterwards, but during. I just want to eat KFC alone in my car sometimes. I have that inclination. I haven't done it yet.
I think, you know, you talked about exercising your pro tips. I think that's one of the most important things about exercise, at least for me, is my mental attitude when I do it.
Right.
It's not, obviously there's physical bonuses to it, but just doing something and making me feel good about that I'm trying to do things, it makes my mental attitude so much different than going in a corner and eating a box of chicken.
Yeah.
Eating the skin.
Yeah, just the skin and tossing the rest. Yeah. I just want to be you know.
I love the skin.
Yeah, oh yeah, come on. But then you sink your teeth in that thick part of the meat. And,
yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't like
when
KFC,
it's warm.
but yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You get that crunchy part, and then you get the nice juicy breast.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what my problem was actually with KFC? For my entire life, every time I've ever gotten it, I got extra crispy because I thought that's what I wanted. No, you don't want the extra. I finally was like, let me try the original. And I was like, oh man, this is okay. This is good. What am I doing with my life, giving myself the extra crispy for years and years? Because I thought that's what you do.
Yeah.
You know?
Do
you go with the extra crispy?
No. Original. Always original.
Yeah.
Because all the extra crispy is a bunch of
see, I thought I liked that.
Dough baked up on the outside of it.
Yeah, I thought I liked that part, but no.
Yeah.
Hey, I got my pro tip for tomorrow.
Do you?
I do.
Good.
So
What
glad
is
you
it?
guys reminded me.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Yeah, let's tease it.
Yeah.
Or
All right.
let's save it, rather.
Yeah, we'll save it.
All right. We should do the weather.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
we should do. It's brought to you by Genuine RV. Genuine RV.
Choose the option that best describes your lifestyle. Option A. Option B. Option C. Or all of the above. Whatever you're into, Genuine RV and Power Sports has it covered with a large selection of new and pre-owned RVs, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, golf carts, and more. With exceptional customer service and satisfaction. Genuine RV and Power Sports, 1300 Northeast Lincoln Road in Idabel.
Number one country weather.
Not me. I was not raised to be a man.
I disagree.
All right. Today, we're looking at a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 3 p.m. Some of these storms could be severe, producing heavy rainfall. We are in a flood watch until 12 p.m. tomorrow. And about 3 p.m. when these storms kick up today, we're going to be in a wind advisory. I'm advising you of the wind right now, Greg.
There's going to be a wind advisory. There's
Yes.
also a severe storm risk.
Yep.
for this
Absolutely.
evening.
Yeah. Hazardous weather outlook.
Yep.
So yeah, tonight a 100% chance of showers and thunderstorms, severe storms, heavy rainfall, a low of 46, winds gusting as high as 45 miles per hour, new rainfall amounts between 2 and 3 inches possible.
Whoa. Hey, pro tip, go out now, and if you need to tie things down, tie them down, or move them off your porch, whatever.
Yeah, tie them down.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was just going to say I was going to park my car under the carport tonight.
There you go.
Yeah, park your car under the
I'm going to park my car under the carport.
Yeah.
Hey, so I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So when I'm reading the weather here,
Mm-hmm.
the forecast is saying this afternoon there's new rainfall amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch, and then tonight it's saying new rainfall amounts between 2 and 3 inches. So is that like possibly 3 3/4 inches?
Yeah, that's stacks, I do believe.
That is a lot of rain.
That's going to be a
tonight.
lot of rain, dude. We are going to get absolutely slammed this evening. I believe it.
That's
or it may
equivalent.
completely miss us.
Oh, well.
I don't think it's going to completely miss
I don't
us,
think so.
actually.
No.
I think we're going to get some rain. It's going to be, and then the weather's going to turn back to more cooler weather.
Yeah, we do have a 30%. Yeah, the cold front pushing that through. We do have a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow early in the morning. So that'll be pretty much just a rollover. And so there could be severe rain very early tomorrow morning as well. Winds, again, 40 miles per hour. But Friday night, mostly clear, low around 38, and clear skies all weekend. So, and colder temps, though. There is that.
Yeah, Monday it's going to be 78.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so put your coat on tomorrow.
Yeah.
And put your shorts on Monday.
That's right. Yeah. And then Tuesday and Wednesday both have pretty significant shower chances.
Yeah,
So
you can wear your bathing suit. 'cause
Exactly.
It's still warm. You can wear your bathing suit and play out in the mud puddles.
That's right.
Did you ever do that as a child?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love the mud puddles.
Yeah.
That's how we got ringworm so many times.
I still have it. It's just all
You're
over my
lucky you
body.
never got
No.
ringworm.
You know what?
wanted- and I just rip my shirt off like
You
Hulk
are the
Hogan, and
ringworm.
I am the ringworm. That's it. I've become one with the ringworm.
Yes.
That'd be a good name for him. His wrestling name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ringworm.
Ringworm.
I think Patrick.
Get you in the headlock.
It's got like a double meaning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ringworm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
ringworm.
like it. A ringworm.
Yeah.
I think Patrick was calling you. At least on the podcast, I thought he said, "Hey,
Yeah.
ringworm."
He's like, ringworm. What up, ringworm? That's definitely going to
Yeah.
be my
I think
wrestler
that's-
name.
yeah, I think
I'll
that's
just
pretty
come
cool.
out stinking and dirty.
Yeah.
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 Ringworm.
Be a big
Yeah.
red splotch.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'll put the infection on you.
You want the infection? Come
Yeah,
get it.
Come get it.
Most people think ringworm is an actual worm. It's not. It's a fungus, and you can get it not just from animals. You can get it just from playing around in the dirt,
Yeah.
or literally in mud puddles.
Or giving Jennifer a hug. That's also how you get ringworm.
I don't know why I had to tell everybody that.
Yes.
I did have ringworm.
Yeah.
I did have ringworm. I physically had ringworm once.
You're disgusting.
And I passed it on.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
That's how you get rid of ring. It's like the ring.
You just pass it
You
on.
just pass it on. and
Whoever
then you
gets
don't-
caught with it last.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get rid of it. You have to give it to some other unlucky fellow.
That's a premise too. It Follows.
Yeah.
A good movie.
That is a good movie.
Yes.
That's why Patrick doesn't need to let Mariah be eating the dirt.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, ringworm in
You're
the mouth.
actually you're more likely to get tetanus from dirt, playing around in dirt or eating it than you are a rusty nail. Fun fact for you.
Jennifer's pro tips are wild today.
It's because I'm a hypochondriac.
Ah,
No,
I
I'm
see.
not a hypochondriac. I am hyper aware
Yeah.
of ways I can die.
Yeah, you don't think you have them. You're just preventatively.
Yes.
I'm glad that because all that rusty wire that scratches me all the time. So
Yeah.
every time I get one, somebody says, "Have you had a tetanus shot?" I said, "Yeah, I've had one in my life."
Oh.
When I was
I
20.
can't keep up with that.
Yeah.
I don't keep up
I
with
think
that.
you have to do it like what, every 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. If you are a hypochondriac yourself and you're worried about going off out into the world
Yeah.
and doing all your own grocery shopping and stuff, well, Pruitt's Food can take care of that for you with their online pickup. All right. So you go to pruittsfood.com. You click it, they pick it, you'll love it. And
That's right.
you won't contact any ringworm in the process. I
right.
guarantee you. No tetanus, no ringworm, none of that.
Wash your potatoes.
That's right. They simply put it all together for you, and you simply pick it up at the store. With the freshest produce and the choicest meats, hand-picked by a trained Pruitt's personal shopper, ready for same-day pickup, available in Kdqn, Broken Bow Valley, and go to pruittsfood.com for more information. I don't know if you're allowed or if you can put through deli orders on that, but their deli is ridiculous.
I bet
It is.
can.
I bet you can. Yeah,
You,
also give me that fish special.
I want to find out about their training process
Yeah,
for picking meat.
yeah.
Yeah,
I could
I'm,
use that.
I'd like to be trained in that. Not necessarily because I want to be a personal shopper.
Yeah.
I would just like to be able to pick meat like they do.
Right.
You know, where I get the good picks.
The choice.
Yeah.
The choice picks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bad at picking fruit. You know, straight up. If
Yeah.
I want a cantaloupe, I don't know which one's good. So my go-to way is I take the cantaloupe and I roll it down the aisle like a bowling ball. And if it veers left, I know that one's not good. If it veers right, I know that one's overripe. It's got to go straight down the center.
Yeah.
And then I know it's good.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm not allowed at Pruitt's anymore, but that's how I used to do it. So forget all that hassle. Pruittsfood.com today. We're going to take a break. It's been the Brew Crew.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for production workers. Both shifts, part-time and temporary positions also available with wages from $17.25 up to $21.95 per hour, as well as a $2 per hour attendance incentive. All new hires receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action, equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Did you know if you call the Kdqn Fire Department outside the city limits, you could end up with a bill of up to $500? State law requires cities to collect for out-of-town fire calls. The Kdqn Fire Department now offers a rural fire membership for property owners outside the city limits of Kdqn. Memberships are only $50 per year. In the event of a fire, members do not have to pay any additional fees above what insurance will cover. Take advantage of this rural fire membership by calling the Kdqn Fire Department at 870-584-7224.
If you are buying or selling property in the area, trust Kdqn Abstract to handle the details for you. Kdqn Abstract has worked hard to build a reputation of excellence and to earn your trust. Their experienced team will close your real estate transaction promptly, professionally, and accurately. Kdqn Abstract is who you want to handle your real estate transactions. Kdqn Abstract, 122 North 3rd in downtown Kdqn. Phone them at 870-642-2533.
Horatio State Bank has always had a strong presence in Little River County. But now with a physical location at 110 West Main in Ashdown, Horatio State Bank offers easy accessibility and banking conveniences for you, our customers. If you've been looking for an old school, community-minded bank, Come see our friendly staff who all have deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Whatever you want to be, it helps to be well. An active, healthy lifestyle is key. We offer tips and support to quit smoking and address health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. It's never too late to make decisions to help you be healthier and to be the best version of you can be. Call 833-283-WELL. Be you, be well. This ad brought to you by your Master Tobacco Settlement dollars at work.
It's always the right time deal. Hey, want to go to Mickey D's for lunch?
Ooh, let's go now.
But it's not lunchtime yet.
If we're going to McDonald's, it's always the right time.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that. There's a deal for every lunch hour at McDonald's.
Buy one, get one for $1. Featuring a McDouble, hot and spicy McChicken, 4-piece McNuggets, and small fries. Price and participation may vary. Valid for product of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
All right, we are back live, KDQN 92.1, and I think we would be remiss, Greg, if we didn't take a second to talk about the upcoming sports this week. So tonight we were supposed to kick off the 8-team Leopard Invitational Tournament against the Waldron Bulldogs. That game has been postponed. So we will be, hopefully, weather permitting and everything, joining the Leopard Invitational tourney tomorrow at around, let's see, actually still to be announced.
Well, it's to be announced, and I'm looking at the rain that's coming. I mean, if it rains 3 inches tonight, that's probably gone too. But yeah. I mean, they're going to try to play this weekend.
Absolutely, yeah.
And we'll just have to stay tuned and
that's right.
KDQN to find out when.
Right.
As soon as we know, we'll let you know.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. There's also a Panthers in the Ashdown Invitational Tournament game at 7:30 tomorrow. We're going to be going live at 7:15 with Jim Cross on 102.1 again. Weather permitting for all these tournaments. I'll tell you what's definitely going to happen. This Saturday, the Arkansas Razorbacks host the Kentucky Wildcats in Fayetteville for their final regular season contest at 1 o'clock. Airtime, Chuck Barrett, Matt Zimmerman, set for 12:30 Saturday afternoon on your
Greg
Razorback
Rebels.
station. Yeah, you're going to be on that broadcast team as well.
I'm going to be on the broadcast.
You're just going to be there.
Yeah.
Though you'll be running
I'm
water
going to
for
ask
him.
Chuck if I can help him.
I want to meet Chuck Barrett.
I've met him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does he like me?
You know his wife's from Ashdown.
Yes, I do know.
Is he handsome?
Yeah, he's a handsome dude.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
got a face for radio.
He's got a handsome voice. I'll tell you that.
He does.
Yeah.
He does have. He's a great guy.
I would
he
kill
really
for
is.
his voice.
You want his phone number? I've got it.
You have Chuck
Why are you
Barrett's phone
asking
number?
him?
Well, because he said he wanted to meet him.
Oh.
You want to meet him? We'll just get him to come down.
All right.
I think I'd creep him out. I think if you gave me his phone number and I text him, I'd be like, "Hey, Chuck, big fan. Yeah. Any chance you'd have any broadcasting tips?"
I work at K, and Jay. He knows Jay really well.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I mean, he would if you said, "Hey, I work at KDQN,"
yeah,
he'd instantly say, "How's Jay doing?"
My birthday's coming up.
Has he ever been here?
To the Queen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I actually. Jay had a part in this, but I played golf with him in a tournament one time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like as a team, you were a part of the team?
he was like the celebrity team member.
Yeah.
It was fun. I really enjoyed talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my birthday, August 17th. Chuck Barrett. I want him at my party.
Okay. Let's see what we can do.
All right.
Yeah. I'll be like, call the hogs, Chuck. Could you
doesn't
call the
hogs.
hogs? No.
He's not a hog caller.
No?
He's the one that tells everybody to call them.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, there you go. That's what's upcoming. And then also Saturday, weather permitting on this whole tournament, we'll keep you updated as possible, as needed. But there could be games as well for the Leopard Invitational this Saturday.
They're going to try.
They're going to try.
Yeah.
That's right. And depending on the time that those go off, they may be on 102.1. We'll have to iron out all those details. This rain is really a wrench in the cogs.
If you looked in the, of course, we've been in basketball, which is played indoors, and so weather's not an issue with those. But I mean, all the spring sports, weather's an issue. And if you look at the weather for the next couple of weeks, like not this week, but the next week, it's like 50 and raining every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, It
makes it tough.
Yeah, well, then you get behind, then you're playing every day.
Yeah, exactly.
When it's not raining.
Yep.
It's just constant. So
Yeah.
it's just a tough time, but we're gonna they're gonna do their best to play. If they play, we'll be there.
Yep.
And as soon as we know what time and when, we'll let you know.
Absolutely. There is a look at the sports upcoming for this week, and I got to be honest, I'm hosting the UFC Fight Night this Saturday. I am so looking forward to that. There's been massive talk from both sides of the main event about how they want it more and this and that. John Bones Jones, 3 years away from the octagon, returning for the first time in 3 years to claim a brand new championship and become a double champ.
What is an octagon?
An octagon is a 8-sided circle type thing. Yeah. It's a shape.
The shape.
It's kind of like a circle, but it has sides instead of not.
And there's 8 of
you can
them.
get hung up in the corners in?
Not really. Not really. It's there's no real corners, but you get pushed up against the cage.
Yeah,
essentially.
well, sure. Sure.
Yeah. There is a cage.
Yeah. So how did they come up with 8 sides? Do you know that?
I don't
Does
know.
that signify something?
I think they were like, it's the octagon of pain.
all right.
You know, like
I
I think
got
that's
Sounds
kinda
better
how
than
it
a
started.
hexagon.
Yeah.
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 It sounds better than a ring.
Or the
when
triangle.
it's a
The
square.
triangle of pain.
Yeah.
No, that does the
They tried that.
Yeah.
They tried a triangular shaped
Oh, really?
ring, and it didn't work out very
Was
well.
it obtuse?
It was obtuse. Yes. It was not acute.
It wasn't an equilateral triangle?
No.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah,
If
the
they'd used
isosceles
an equilateral triangle, it would have worked.
Yeah.
But you can't use those obtuse.
No.
No. How are you going to find the hypotenuse?
Yeah, the hypotenuse is a really large word that you learn really early in life. Hypotenuse.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's applicable.
It is.
Oh, okay.
You're using it well there.
Thanks.
As far as he knows.
Yeah. But they call it the squared ring in boxing.
Yes.
Because, which makes no sense. I mean, why is it called a ring in the first place?
Yeah, because a ring is a ring. There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
such thing as a square ring.
Yeah. It's the squared ring. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So now they call it, but they just call that the octagon, right?
Yeah, the octagon.
of death.
The octagon of pain.
Pain, not death. Okay.
No deaths in the octagon so far.
So they have a top on it so you can't climb out?
No, they don't have a top on
Well,
it. You can escape.
Have you ever seen anybody climb out of
That's
it?
like in the WWE, right?
Yeah,
They'll do like cage
match.
matches.
Yeah, you know, 1 man enter or 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The other guy's going to leave at some point. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, we
He'll
know
be
that.
back next week, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
yeah, I haven't seen anybody escape from the octagon, but I have seen people win and then jump over it and fight somebody in the crowd. I have seen that.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Jump over the fence?
Jump over the octagon.
Isn't it like
Running start?
8 foot tall? or
No, it's 6 feet tall.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can climb it. It's a fence.
Yeah.
So
So they
it's-
don't jump over it.
Yeah. Well, they kind of, you jump a fence, you know.
Right.
And not a 6 foot one. I might jump into it.
Yeah.
I feel like we're being
literally
pedantic.
Got to the top of the octagon and just flew from that octagon into the crowd to fight a variety of people.
The staged person that was sitting out there waiting.
Exactly.
On it. Yeah. Okay.
He got fined $250,000, so I wonder how staged it was, you know.
There's a fight tonight that I want to see the outcome of.
Who's
Two
that?
gals fighting.
Over in the Easy Mart parking lot?
No.
No. That's in Hochatown.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
No, that's Friday night.
I saw a clip of them doing the you know, like little meet and greet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The meet and greet. It's a face-off.
They had a charcuterie board.
Yeah.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to pummel
Have
your
some
face in.
fruit.
Yeah.
A meet and greet.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Valentina Shevchenko? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know, but it's two ladies. I saw that it's tonight. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
Using the term ladies loosely.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, one of them, I
What is
thought
this
she
for?
was. I don't know. I'll find it. Okay, I'll find it.
Very interesting.
Yeah, look, he's excited. You're
Yeah.
getting him all excited now.
Yeah.
Well, one of my biggest crushes is fighting this Saturday as well. So that's
John Bon Jones?
John Bon Jones, yes. John Bon Jones. Yeah. You know what? John Bon Jovi should become an MMA fighter. It'd be a great name.
Yeah, it would
He's
be.
the cowboy, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The cowboy.
Yeah. All
He
right.
rides a truck.
That's right.
Yeah.
And he's wanted,
Yeah.
dead or alive.
That's right.
What is it, Jen?
I'll find it. I'll
Oh,
find
okay.
it.
All right. Well, while she does that, we'll take another break. We're out of here. It's the Brew Crew.
Here at Weyerhaeuser, we have a plywood operation in Emerson, a softwood lumber facility in Dirks, and a nursery and orchard in Magnolia. We also have timberland offices and operations in Crossett, DeQueen, Hot Springs, and Sheridan. In the past 5 years, Weyerhaeuser has given back to our communities where we operate over $500,000 in grants through our formal giving program. Find out more about our giving fund at weyerhaeuser.com.
When you're looking for prompt and accurate service for all your closing, abstracting, and title work, Mark Jackson with Jackson Title is who you're looking for. Mark has over 25 years experience serving in real estate, abstracting, and closing work. Jackson Title serves the DeQueen, Ashdown, Horatio, and Murfreesboro areas. Locally owned and a proud supporter of our local youth football. Visit JacksonTitleCompany.com. Stop by any of their locations or give Mark a call today at 870-642-2222. It's Jackson Title Company.
It's Ivan Smith Furniture Nashville's first ever floor model sale. Discounts up to 50% off select floor models and accessories, bedroom groups, sectionals, recliners, dining sets, and much more. We're making room for new arrivals. Don't miss huge savings store-wide during our floor model sale now at Ivan Smith Nashville. Looking for that finishing touch? We have clearance rugs as low as $40. Ivan Smith Furniture, 302 North Main in Nashville.
Horatio State Bank has always had a strong presence in Little River County. But now with a physical location at 110 West Main in Ashdown, Horatio State Bank offers easy accessibility and banking conveniences for you, our customers. If you've been looking for an old school, community-minded bank, come see our friendly staff who all have deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You know, a whole lot of folks are tired of the ridiculous prices of feed, fertilizer, and pretty much all supplies that have to do with farming. Unless, of course, you're a customer at Davis Feed Company. You see, at Davis Feed Company, we keep prices as low as possible. Because we're farmers too, and we understand. So stop going to the big store where they treat you like a number and come to Davis Feed, where we treat you like one of the gang.
Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? 4 States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on Check Availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
That's right. We are back live. Kdqn 92.1. Finish out the last few minutes with the Brew Crew here. And I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I'm excited for the weekend. It's going to be clear
Always.
skies. It should be a pretty weekend.
Mhm.
You know, we just got to get through this very, very scary night of,
I love this kind of stuff.
thunderstorms. Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't, because I'm
Yeah.
always afraid the power's going to go out here.
Well,
and
yeah.
I'm gonna
If
run around
it's
in the
severe
rain.
weather, sure. I do like these kind of dark, gloomy days,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
My skin doesn't sparkle in the dark.
Is your skin always sparkling
In the sun,
in the sun? Isn't that a good thing?
yeah.
Or no? Does it mean you're greasy
It means
or
I'm
something?
a vampire.
Oh, I see.
Gosh, have you not watched Twilight? Like, I have to tell you what reference I'm making.
I have not. Greg, you a big Twilight fan? You haven't read the books? You didn't watch the movies? You don't have Edward's poster on your wall? What was the name? Edward
Cullen.
I didn't like either one of those people. I tried to watch it, and one of my daughters was extremely into those. When it came out, but and I just didn't. I thought the acting was very bad.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Very bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jen.
Robert.
And I know everybody thought that guy was just hotter than fire.
Ew. Not me.
But
Edward Cullinson is the actor's name?
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Patterson.
He was Edward Cullen on the
No,
show.
the acting, honestly, Edward Cullen is horrible.
Yeah.
I watched it
But
again
the
a
girl
few days
is
ago.
too. The girl is the worst.
Yes. She's
Who's
better
that?
now, though. Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart.
She deserves
Yeah,
a little
she's
bit
weird.
more credit. She is very weird. She's odd, but she's actually a great actress. She played Princess Diana in a movie and did an amazing job.
Huh.
But
There you go.
no. I like Twilight, but I don't like. It's not Oscar winning to
Did
me.
you read the books?
I did.
Yeah, any good?
Yes.
Better than the movie?
Yeah, I think
Always.
so. And they read better than Harry Potter.
Oh, shots
Now, wait a
fired!
minute.
Sorry,
Shots
Greg.
fired!
Sorry.
The biggest Harry Potter fan in the world is sitting next to us.
No, that's not true.
Yeah,
I'm
resident
not the
Harry
biggest
Potter fan
one.
and trans.
There's probably somebody that's bigger than me.
Greg Rebels.
My sister-in-law's
There's
watching.
probably a 300 pounder.
Yeah.
Harry Potter fan. You know?
Okay, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
only 250. So.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest one.
Right.
But I think the Twilight books were better than the movies.
So you
And I
read
did
them.
not read them.
Oh.
But
How would you know?
Because I was told that.
Oh,
by
you were
two
told
people
that.
I trust.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's one right there.
Yeah.
And my daughter also
Okay.
read them.
Mhm.
And you know, and I think when you look at least at what I see, I'm always, if I've read books, the movies are almost always disappointing to me because they're not. When you read a book, and this is why you should read, people. When you read a book, you're using your imagination.
Yeah.
And you're creating this whole thing in your mind. And then you've got somebody else's mind creating it when you do a movie. And it's like, that's not the way I saw that.
Yeah.
Right. And so,
Exactly.
and that's why I think books are so neat because you get to use your mind's creativity.
Yeah.
I will say that the one movie that's better than the actual book. Now, granted, I watched the movie before I read the book, so that could be a factor as why. But No Country for Old Men, great book. I just read it last year, but and I had read it before. But it's a great book for sure. But that movie,
The movie's better.
it's and I really tried to distance the book or the movie from when I was reading the book. I really tried to create my own perception of who these people
can't do
were.
that, though.
It's tough.
hard, yeah.
And the movie is so visceral and visual, is like the main key point, the cinematography and everything in it. I just can't escape it. I think it's way better than the book.
Yeah.
And I think that once you've watched the movie and then you read the book, you've got all these preconceived notions.
Yeah. Did you read Harry Potter before the movies?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So how was that when you first watched the movie?
Entertaining.
You think they did good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did a good job.
But you had
I
a
think-
completely different idea, right?
Well, I just think that you have, to some extent.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought, if you want me to, he was a nerdy little kid.
Yeah.
And then you think of a nerdy little kid, that he's the quintessential one.
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
The round glasses, the
Mm-hmm.
fake, and then he's got the friends, a beautiful girl, and,
Yeah, yeah.
and a little wormy
Weasley.
Weasley.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that they did a really good job of. But Harry Potter is almost cartoonish,
right.
don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, so that's like they're drawing. They drew him out, and that's just that whole thing is.
Did it get too adult, too dark? The movies,
No,
did it stray
Not
away from
too.
from the childish nature
No,
of it?
the reason why I love the movie so much is that you're basically like you're growing up with the kids, so it does get darker and darker and darker. Like the first couple of movies are really light and lighthearted, even though there are some things with Voldemort and whatnot. But
Yeah.
I just
I tell you this, when I watched the SpongeBob movie for the first time, I grew up inside. I said that I this is not good anymore.
Yeah.
the SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, with the I'm a buggy bumper,
Yeah.
or something like that. What was it? Do you remember it?
Mm-mm.
I don't remember what it was. Something like that. And I was in the theater and I was like, I'm officially too old for this.
You went to the theater to watch.
Yeah, I was like 11.
Was it that long ago?
It was that long ago.
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't see
A
how you
goofy
could.
goober. That's what
I'm
it is.
a goofy goober.
Yeah, I'm a goofy goober. And I was watching that and I was like, yeah, I'm too old for this.
I don't feel like I'm ever
Yep.
too old for SpongeBob.
No, not too old. I'm too old to be at the theater and laughing along
Gotcha.
for this.
I
Yeah.
know what you like, Ren and Stimpy. That's
I
what you
loved Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
And they had an adult version after a while.
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Dark, but
Yeah,
good.
It was dark.
Yeah.
And I think the point of what Jen was saying about the Harry Potter series is that as he grew up, it became kind of what we were talking about before. He became an adult, and he had responsibilities. He had things he had to do, and he had to take care of, and he just grew into those.
Yeah.
You know, the first one was like he was trying to figure out what a wand was.
Exactly.
You know, and then in the end, he's fighting evil.
Right.
You know, so it kind of and books are great.
Books are
Books
good.
are great.
Books do be good, Greg.
Yeah, they're good.
For sure.
I read 3 books last week.
That's
great.
crazy.
Yeah.
I haven't read a book in quite a while. Last one was No Country for Old Men. I read 300 pages of The Stand, and then I put it down, and I was so into it, and then I just put it down. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I had a baby.
Maybe that's one of those little things that you can start doing. I feel like my voice has changed on this. It's really weird.
Yeah, I've messed with it. You don't like it?
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know yet. But maybe that's one of those.
Like that.
No, I can't.
one of those little things you can do for yourself is just go, okay, I'm going to read 10 pages today. 10 pages or a chapter.
But what if I'm hungry though?
Eat while you read. I do it all the time.
No.
In bed.
No, I want to play my video game. I want to watch Breaking Bad. I don't want to read.
Well,
Reading's for you're one of them readers.
Yes. You are too.
I am too. Yeah, I love reading. What?
Nothing. I really don't have anything else about it. I think that reading is a very, very important mind exercise.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
I read a lot as a young person, and then it fell off. I'll get back into it at some point, but I think I read enough back then to know that I like reading. And yeah, the phones came out that demolished, all of that, but it's not like I've read enough for my whole life. I just know that I was at one point in it. I'll get into it again eventually. And I know what I like and what I don't like when it comes to reading.
Absolutely. Yeah. I dropped off reading for probably 5 years where I didn't read anything. I read 1 book in 5 years.
Wow.
And then I just picked it up again. And now it's great.
Yep, it'll happen. This whole library talk brought to you by Bailey Discount Building Supply. If you need a bookshelf at home for all of your books, they're piling up. You can build your own by going to Bailey Discount Building Supply, 880 East Colin Drive, right here in DeQueen. Source your building materials locally. Do it today, and you will love it. Go to their Facebook page as well. Bailey Discount DQ. They are doing a fantastic job on that Facebook page.
Big shout out to Katie.
Absolutely. Giving employee shout outs and new inventory and sales and giveaways and the rest. So do yourself a favor and do them a favor. Give them a like and a follow. Go to kdqn.net for all of your local news, sports, and also go to our Facebook page, KDQN921. Give us a like. It goes a long way.
Please do.
Yes, please do. That's going to do it, my friends. It's been a fun-ish Thursday.
Not too shabby, I think.
Not too shabby. We're getting into Friday and then into the weekend. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Do you know what I think we should do tomorrow? I think everybody should come in and mismatch clothes.
I do that every day.
That's why I wasn't looking at you while I was talking.
They call me The Clash. It's my favorite band. 2, it's what I do every day.
The Clash isn't your favorite
No,
band.
The Clash is not my favorite band. It's my dad's favorite band, and I also think it's Rick Pruitt's favorite band. So. But not mine. That's going to do it. For Patrick Massey, our news director, Greg Revels, Jennifer Albert, I'm
You'll
Tyler
get it.
Massey. I'll get it one day. This has been the Brew Crew. God bless you. Have a great day.
Your number one country, 92.1 is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Locksburg.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey. The listening area is currently under a flood watch in anticipation of a storm front expected to bring severe weather today. The flood watch was issued Wednesday afternoon and is currently set to remain in effect through noon on Friday. Forecasters are predicting a 90% chance of thunderstorms, some of them severe, today. Those chances raised to 100% for